hope all you having yourselves a good morning so far. So I'm outside here in the living room. Let me see if I could get the comments going. I hope everybody had a good night. I certainly did. Last night we had a ball. I want to tell all you, we sing them songs so good last night, you know. We got a copyright strike. All you could believe it. So let me just see if I can find this live stream here this morning, guys. So we have 0 people in the house and 1 person hit the like button. Thank you very much. And we have 1 person in the house, 1 person hit the like button. Like everybody sleeping after that party last night or what? You don't get it? Yeah. Right, so I might be able to pull it up just now here then. Alright, so we just settling in while we're waiting for people to come on. I am all trying to find this live stream here. Travel Addict, good morning, Judy T. Alright, I'll find it. Nice. So we have some activity.
Good morning, Judy T.
What?
I ain't bring no reason set here, you know. So the hair started growing the face already. I ain't like how I look in there at all. This ain't good. Hello, Choka boy. Oh. And Merlin Ram, good morning. Southwest Adventures boy, buenos dias, senor. Oh gosh, always see Mrs. Tidy back there. Busy like a bee already. Pot done tumble up already. Trying to pull up the comments here, guys. Really be easy reading it on a big screen instead. Alright, so Persis, we started from Persis. Persis, good morning. How are you doing? You were on the live with us last night, Persis. I'm trying to remember if I saw you on the live. Hey, look, Navin, boy. Daddy, good partner from Wellington Road, boy. How you going, Navin? Kavita, good morning. I enjoyed the show last night with the girls and their mom singing. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Oh gosh, it was fun. It was a good fun. Really good. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Kavita. Diamond Reyes, good morning. Leslie Ann, good morning. And everybody say good morning to all you because they see it all in the background.
Good morning.
So they say saying good morning to each and everyone. Kimberly cooking up a storm there. Buffy, the Vampire Slayer, good morning. So Persis was on, nice. Diamond Reyes, I hope your daughter enjoyed her birthday yesterday. Sita, good morning. Yes, we rocked that like Afida, good morning.
Yeah, you mean that made already from
So
yesterday?
Princess Tongue is locked in. Sita, tell your neighbors about the channel. Good morning, my love, Mr. Sana. Good morning, Persis. How you doing? I hope you're having a great day. I know you're 1 or 2 hours ahead of us. Jennifer, good morning. Blessings. Good morning, Melvo. Did I miss her name? Melvo? Right, so just in case there's a Melvo in here, good morning to you. Hi to Kim, Linda, and the girls. Yes, so Southwest Adventures, we happy to have you locked on. We have 30 people already, and I'm expecting this live to be big. Dolly Mollet, good morning to you. Good morning to Rachel. I know Olive was partying hard last night.
The party too hard.
Yeah, Olive party too hard. Tuesday night and Olive partying, so 11 o'clock. Nah. Olive had to be careful of that boy. They want a party and yeah, thanks, Lyndon. Karaoke. So I hate how our doubles here for me. And I ain't lying to tell you, I could eat our doubles right around now. So let me go and organize and let's get our doubles there quick. Well, I will love that boy, but I didn't want to Ask too much now, right? Yes, so Melvo, Balgoben, good morning. Welcome to this chat. Also, CJ Trini, good morning. Carmen, how are you doing? Say good morning. Everyone on the live, good morning to Sana and the beautiful Kim, Lyndon and the girls, thank you. Melissa Chakasa, good morning. Look, my boy, FBL Fire jabbing in the house. Yes, guys, Buffy is, thank you, Lyndon.
Morning, everyone.
Buffy is Sandra, right? Meaty, good morning. Yasmin, good morning to you. Blessings. All right, so I have myself here. Lyndon hit the gym already for the morning. The man is making joke, and he bring a double save for me. So I'm real glad for it.
So are you ready for the competition?
Yeah?
Are you doing anything for your competition, or you just going with the
No. I am still doing the competition. I will be posting up the pictures. Right? So we have our doubles here for who in the USA. Here is our rap doubles. You see that piece of chana here on the paper? You know who is that? Take your time and peel it back. Good things are happening here. Well, you see that? You see how it's shining? That is a good indication that is a good doubles. When it's shiny, so. The doubles looking good, boys. Tasting good.
Be ready for it.
Yeah, who just doubles
Let's see
something?
what's up, my 2 megabyte peeps.
We selling doubles now?
No.
Oh.
No, you need to double.
Oh, good morning, my twin big bike. Wait a
What's up, my chin?
What's up, my 2 megabyte peeps?
What's up, my twin big bike peeps? I am having a doubles. I bought this doubles. I heard about this doubles and a place called in Tunapuna, and I said I am going to try this doubles this morning. So I jumped in my vehicle and I am headed down there to get myself one of these doubles. So the bar is not too thin. Let's taste this doubles and let's see how it is, right? So it's a decent sized doubles. That's how we like it. It's a decent sized doubles. I paid $6 for it.
I was trying to get it for 5.
I was trying to get it for $5, but I paid $6 for it, and let's see. Let me just set up this camera here, and let's take a bite of this doubles.
Take a break. Man, do a good impression.
So the channel is nice.
It's a little hot.
A little on the hot side. You know, I like it a little more. The channel a little runny. The pepper sauce is good. But you know,
This channel came from
This-
the dells of India.
this channel.
Yeah.
So
Nah, man, he knows it.
all in all, I'll give this doubles.
I'll do all of that.
I'll give this doubles a no. I give it a 5 out of 5. I am a more generous with my point system, guys. But all in all, good doubles. $6. Yeah. Would I buy it again? Probably not. But if I happen to be passing in the area, I will. Yes, I'll buy the doubles. Next up, we heading to Takariva, where I will be trying our doubles from a fella by the name of Sunil. He's located in the Etihad Savannah.
In this video, we have about 5
And in this video, we have about 5 more stops. So I'll be eating.
Etihad Savannah was named after Etihad.
Oh gosh, hey.
Hey, I want the eggs and that's needed.
Hey, that's my boy, yeah? Right? Big up to Trinbago vibes.
We just work hard on this production.
Very delicious.
Really a lot of work going into that content, guys. Right? So big up to Trinbago vibes. Yeah. The man they call Rajiv. Great work. So Rajiv, if you see this video and you hear about this, don't let nobody turn you against me. I was just having some fun. Yeah, love it. Trinbago vibes. England, man. The man is really part of that working thing.
He has a whole schedule and thing in his work program is laid out months before.
Somebody was telling me that.
Himself.
When I spoke to him on the
Is
podcast,
yourself?
Probably.
Mm.
Wait, who's doing himself?
you know, when the man bring a book and outline, timeline and everything, plan and
Eh,
yeah, real good.
I would rather simple station. Let me tell me.
Oh,
Yeah, well, today,
Which one?
nah. Well, today, we gonna just be cooking, huh? I searching, going, oh God, I said it out there.
I have one for you.
Yeah, one?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
I thought that was
Yeah, let me hear us. Let me hear us.
Oh yeah, now you can flip camera.
What, flip it? Yeah,
Yeah. This impression real short, eh?
yeah. All I had to guess who it and then puts it in here, right, guys?
Good morning, good morning.
Listen.
egg salad.
You see there, you are.
You see that outside?
You see?
Look, the thing is me. The thing
Huh?
is me that it puts me.
Okay, it could be. Oh, you have a real wide screenshot there, right? I feel like I'm inside the whole house, yes?
Look.
Ah,
But it's not gonna.
Black.
See what all is done.
black coffee.
Hey, last night I
No
heard
sugar?
where
Yeah?
last night you call her. I get frightened.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The folks, I hope you're doing good, and I don't know what's the plan for the day.
Yeah,
I don't know
man.
what's we plan for the day. My wife
Okay.
getting started. She already working. Her shift started at about 5:30 this morning,
Egg on the dot.
and will continue till about midnight
On the
tonight.
dot. On the dot.
So anyway, I hope you're doing well and you're having a good day. It is lovely to be here with family in Cora. It's shaping up to be a hazy day, or whether a rainy day in the central range right now. But I don't know if you're noticing the sky if you wake up very early these days, but it's an unusual kind of reds and purples that you're seeing in it. I don't know if that's something to do with the
When like early in the morning, you talk about?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
an unusual tint that you get. Anyway, brother, you continue on your production.
No,
Italics, that was a...
I enjoyed watching the production in the kitchen, man. Yeah. So guys, we in Linda and Kimberly's kitchen here. Healy and Anna. And as usual, Kimberly busy like a bee. Breakfast done on the table, come along for them girls. Linda and I eat breakfast.
You eat the doubles?
I eat doubles.
Oh, no, I do.
And I good to go. Last night I had some delicious. What's the name of the
Ramen?
flavor that we eat?
Habanero lime.
Habanero lime. Ramen.
Kim started the right.
Delicious.
Where is it? Put that out.
Yeah.
A bowl of leftover dal. I'm
Oh,
trying to clean
gosh.
out the fridge and I mess up my mat.
We
You look like a thief.
yeah boy. This morning things fall down here. We have a spill. Big bowl of dal fall down on the ground.
Fresh dal.
Fresh. No.
No, old dal.
Old dal.
Everyone's fresh dal. That's fresh.
Yeah. Oh, you see this girl? Hard working woman.
Yeah, man. Big up to all the hard working.
Yeah, big up.
Big up to all the hard working women with
That-
useless husbands.
Oh God. I feel like you hit me there.
No, that's
Oh, now you. All right.
You can disqualify from that game.
I like how the kitchen looking on the kitchen looking good on the set boy.
He looking for compliments.
Sana.
That's good shop boy.
Sana really fighting along a couple of comments there.
Yeah.
These cupboards are produced by Sana's Workshop.
Hey, boy, that man, you must have man.
No, wonderful.
Full design by Kim. It was nice who came with you on this project.
It was real good.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Really, really nice. She knew exactly what she wanted. Yes. He'll do that way. Boy, this man with these people are sick, sir.
You're not good for that one.
Yeah, man.
Take it.
It smells so good. I have 3 gallons of coffee in here.
You could take the licks, man. I want to go to body. You could take licks. Oh, yeah, by the doll on the fridge, I think.
Every 20 fridge?
And the cupboards, I think.
But I was all over my pants, you know. But my whole pants covered in down.
Covered in doll, why you watch for that?
Yeah,
I really find you was smelling kind of nice.
She smell like a darling.
She smell like a darling, boy.
She smell like a darling.
Woohoo, something
Yeah,
like
man.
that. Then you had to add your sauce you want.
Guys, look at thing now, man. I want to make all you hungry here this morning, you know. Who went and fry a nice sunny side up flip.
Lyndon likes it crispy.
Lyndon likes it
Have it soft.
crispy, guys, crispy. And I had some coffee already, but definitely
And some pork.
Have some more, man.
pork.
Some curry stew pork.
Well, we can give them a peep at that, man.
And then this-
Guys, all the thing is joke. This girl is be joking here. Yeah. Things season up. When this morning self is season up this end.
Yeah.
Season up this morning and look thing done, cook already 7 o'clock. Hey, oh gosh, but some people just make this and make it look and sound hard, boy.
It could be hard if you let it.
If you let it get to you. Yeah, boy. Now, but Kim, you really have reason in terms of you have a good set of skills that really making your life easy. In terms of your techniques and your time management and everything. As Kim will come outside here.
Set of
Me and Pete in the
skills.
morning.
Yeah, just come straight outside here. Just come straight outside. Nice. Them girls and them what when they sleeping good after that river yesterday. They really swimming now.
And knock out, you know.
Yeah, they swim like that, boy.
Because
I
say
was
Anna,
sleeping.
yeah, I say Anna, we had to take your medication because she was a little kind of coffee and almost, well, I wouldn't say wheezy, but
So even though they were in them fruities, they were always so adventurous to like swim in the waterfall there.
not Anna, but Anna kind of grew when we went away last year. Anna started kind of grew into
In
to
Daytona
being a little
Beach.
bit more daring.
Anna learned how to jump in a pool
Yeah.
at Daytona Beach.
Yeah, she learned to jump in our
Yeah.
pool and let her head. She
Go
became
under.
comfortable with her head going underwater at that
Right.
point in time.
Because as the first time I really went in the river like that with her and she swimming all up by the
Yeah. She really did break out of her shell
Yeah.
last day.
Yeah. You could see Healy swim for a while because she's swimming good, but she getting tired a little fast.
Yeah.
She was getting tired yesterday.
I
But she
think
wanted to
that's the
swim without even
exercise they need to do. Like instead of walking,
swimming.
they need to swim.
Boy.
Because they're good at it.
And I go on there a couple of times.
She had a right to be getting tired of it. What happened is that fast as she reached,
She get pushed back.
she ain't even catching she breath. She don't get to
Back.
swim back.
Yeah,
One time.
Healy is kind of frightened because she don't have well,
Appreciation.
I,
No,
didn't,
well-
I didn't eat that diet, so there's an old
I
kid,
tell
you know?
her yesterday, I say, hello. The guy was swimming with the GoPro. She ready as we reach in the shallow. Let's go back again. I say, hey, hold up. Because I tired from the swim. But ever since, remember them grow up in the pool, all of them cheering at them, you know. And she likes swimming from long time.
Healy's a
Long
fish, you know.
time. Yeah.
Healy's a fish.
Suri is super real good too, boy.
Suri is an excellent swimmer.
Hey, I don't know
Suri,
where I
let's
have
swim
that.
wherever you want.
I don't know where I have that footage, but I have the first time Suri went underneath the water and swimming up.
You didn't post that on Facebook? I feel I see that.
I think I posted it on Facebook.
I think I saw that, yeah.
We Suri make she first dive and watch me swim proper underwater, you know.
Yeah.
She really good. All right, so we have 64 people in the house here this morning. All right, we are not in the caboose, guys. We are not in the caboose. The caboose This is not an upgrade to the caboose or anything. We in Linda and Kimberly house, right? So all them was the wondering, hey, you know, it was here people who new on this chat here. That first time they seeing this settings here really. So if you're new to this chat and you're wondering where I am, I'm at my brother and my sister-in-law's place. Right? This is up in Cora. My house is to the front of this.
So you could
Right?
introduce, you could
So we
introduce
gonna
your
take
family.
we gonna take a little walk and I will show you how outside this look. Right? Nice.
You could introduce your family, you could point, so if they're new to the channel, they could see.
What's that? What's that?
You can
Yeah.
introduce your family.
Hello, my name is Lyndon Batiste, also known as Lasana's brother. Is four we.
Sana, brother.
We had two sisters and two brothers. As the last child, fathers look like the older one and the more sensible one. This is Kimberly Badu,
The woman who sentenced to life with Linda.
the lady who sentenced to life with me. She's a very nice person.
Sometimes.
What's the opposite?
I don't know. I can't think of it.
Very nice person. We have been married since, what year we get married again?
I don't know.
We have been married since 2015. We have two daughters, one big and one small.
Ooh, tenemos dos hijas.
Tenemos dos hijas.
Se llama Haley y Ana.
It is Wednesday.
Miércoles 10 y Julio. No, Julio, yeah.
Was it today?
10.
The 10th?
De Julio.
It is Tuesday, sorry, it is Wednesday, the 10th of July 2024.
2024.
Right now it is exactly 7:07, which is a big plane, if you didn't know. And my heart rate is 105 right now.
It's 7:47, not 7:07.
It's for that again. Yeah, and I have made 2,500 steps for the day. So that's about what is going on. Every day I try to make 10,000 to 12,000 footsteps. And I have
Every
been
day
trying
I try
to
stand.
eat. I have been trying to. Kimberly usually makes that in the kitchen between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. I see the recommended step count on a daily basis is 10,000 to like 12,000, anywhere inside of that range. One recently, I don't know if this is helpful. Recently, I got this smartwatch which has a step counter in it.
It's the Android one, right?
Yes, is an Android, and I will say that it's turning out to be a very good investment. I got one on the cheaper end. Their smartwatches for like about $200-300 US.
450.
This 450 US. Jeez, I need it. That's a fool.
Yeah.
Right. This one is about 70 US. So I just went on Amazon and I looked up the what am I call it? You know, like they just have a recommended choice,
Yeah, Amazon.
buyer's choice or
Yeah.
something. And I realized from wearing it and just going about my activity on a daily basis that my step count at the end of the day sometimes was about like 1,500 to 3,500 depending on what I did. So if it is that you have any doubts about your activity levels and you want to just have a gauge or a monitor to kind of guide you through, I realized that 1 hour walking will get me to 7,000 footsteps. And also yesterday, Lasana and I we made a video about how I have been trying to eat healthy on a budget. Not that it is cheap, but what the things that I am trying to do to eat as healthy as possible.
Value for your money.
Value for your money. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. So anyway, you can check out that video when it comes out.
Do you actually give specs
So-
in them? Like how much? Like quantities?
Yeah, and cost and different things. So how to kind of eat healthy on a budget. And sorry for introducing myself before you, but you want to say anything?
No, I did. My name is Kim.
She's very short. And yeah. So anyway, I hope you're all doing well and everybody locked on
I
and
have that on my
that
clothes.
support Lasana.
We're going to look at a guy by the name of Aaron Mohammed.
Uh-huh.
Can you tell us which of the watches you got? I would like to invest in one on myself.
Which one did you
I
get?
think it's called the Amazfit. AMAZFIT.
A Prime Day. Oh, the 16th.
Oh, and Prime Day coming up, so you might get it cheaper.
16th. Armor's Fit.
And what else? Yeah.
Which one? 7? Smartwatch. Just it doesn't have a. Is it this one?
Yeah. Oh, it went up.
It's $89 right now.
So it's $89 right now. At the time I get it was about $70.
So you could post it.
But I have a cheap one where you can
I
get
can
it.
share the link.
You can get it for 360 while it's working good.
This
What
is cheaper than that.
what I really like about this phone, right? This watch. It has this feature. We could put a link in the description.
That's one thing.
I should you share it from
You can't put it in the chat.
Share it from
They'll just block it.
Oh, alright, I'll put it in the comments afterwards. But they actually have like a kind of feature that you could count as a game on it. They have something called a PAI, like personal activity intelligence. And your goal is to score 100 over a 7-day period. So it kind of rules over. So you can kind of use that as a gauge to keep track of your activity levels.
So even like a gym equipment, you're entering that into that to go towards that point
You
system.
could choose your workouts, whether it's elliptical, walking, strength training,
Yeah.
and based on your heart rate and your intensity of your activity, it will automatically calculate how much PEI you earn. But as you get fitter, you need to work maybe a little bit more intense, let's use that word, to score more points.
Right. And
This is what you made.
have you ever been able to accomplish that?
100? No, the highest I've been is right now, which is 52.
52 pi.
But sometimes I do when you watch. Because I kind of have a gauge about walking right now. So I know if I walk to X point, or I go Eddie Hart and I make 10 rounds, I get X amount of footsteps.
So watch now. All that work you put in and all you this is your highest you ever accomplished.
Yeah.
52.
Yeah.
Because remember, it's a measure of 7 days. So if you slack on one day,
Right,
Yeah,
but
bring it
yeah,
down
tell
the
myself
average.
2
Yeah.
days, which could be Saturday and
Yeah.
Sunday.
yeah.
It's out.
And then on by let me say next Tuesday, your points that you get from Monday disappears off the record. So you now have to earn.
Yeah.
It's like you're constantly earning that. But what it does is it just makes sure that you get some activity every day.
Well, my one was on 5 right now, boy.
My negatives.
Give me negative.
I don't know. I don't use that.
Not him doing some good activities.
Your watch also has that feature?
I don't know what. No, not the pi. I haven't seen it, the pi. But I generally make, if I exercise, generally between 6 to 10,000 steps per day.
I feel your lens kind of dirty.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I just wiping the.
Hey, I want to say a special good morning to Samuel. What is Samuel?
Do Larry sing?
So I want to. So I'm gonna do a little impersonation for you, Mr. Samuel. So I want to say pleasant good morning to the entire YouTube community. All right, hey Samuel, it was a pleasure meeting you yesterday, and I hope you enjoyed your day. You know, and one of the things I really admire about you, Samuel is a bachi, he told me. And this man's birthday was yesterday. Jump in the vehicle from White Sisters Road, busy corner to be exact. Drive up the road, went to the Puda, buy something to eat. He sit down, he enjoyed. He walk around to the Puda, he watch around a little bit. Jump in the car, put in the location. You want to go to Cora River. Go on up there, just to see the place, and head back down the road. Thank you for calling me. Thank you for the voice note where you said you reached back home. That was really nice. And you sit down to eat a nice bowl of fish broth, brother. I hope you enjoy the fish broth.
You want to
And the
applause?
video.
You want to applause?
Yeah, give them an applause there.
Did it say a little bit?
You can give them an applause here. Yay! Olia. Take all over.
You can get a facial one time.
Yeah.
Nice. Best thing. This is the pressure cooker.
Yeah. I'm making lentils.
Okay. Hey, here I'm making pressure cook things like red beans and into. It change it up, you know. There are red beans bust. Oh Lord. Hey, Michael Zamana was asking me, he said, hey, all the guys going to do the third world barbecue. I don't know if you're going to get the hit of this third world barbecue, but it'll be nice, really vacation to make it. And we keeping it simple, you know. Just potato salad. Some, I love barbecue lamb. You do some lamb and watch me. I will look for the it have a particular T-bone steak. But I'm not seeing it in my stores anymore again.
When the meat that you get, it's like a tiny type thing. They'll give you random pieces here and there. So they don't have the same pieces every time. The most you'll get is like a sirloin or a ribeye. It's generally constantly true. But sometimes you have to look for your tomahawk, you have to look for your T-bone, you have to look for your skirt steak.
But remember we was doing a comparison and you bought some in the grocery right down there.
And it tastes real good.
It was good. It was good.
There's a place shown by his meat and it's nice fresh meat and it's very good price. I just have it's somewhere in
Is that where you
central.
get the tomahawk from?
No, not recently. It would have been like
a big thing and you
yes,
see short
okay.
and buy a tomahawk for you.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know where he's find these places, but I need to find out where it is and go and do some searching.
So Anna have to go to school today?
No, she's staying home today.
Okay.
Because she wasn't too well yesterday, but I sent her for her event, so.
Nice. They sit on the river and they enjoy their mac and cheese, boy. But here they say, we take out the wrong color for Heavy.
Oh.
Right? Apparently Heavy was supposed to get the pink. But I give her the wrong one. And I quite tell you what I should have. No, that one is mine.
She's very
Yeah.
very sure about her things and what she wants. Yeah, you can't mix up with her.
Nah.
You can't mix up. She will lend you some if you want some. She will give you some. But you can't go take
Watch
it.
me, she said that. Watch me.
She real general.
You can't outsmart she.
Yeah, you can't play like you're taking like you have a snack or something and you just like dip your hand and take one. You're supposed to ask for that. Yeah.
She's real correct.
Miss Vidya, that is very much you. And you're doing on her.
Yeah.
Thank you. No, you have to
She
have
do nobody
survival
advantage,
skills.
Hey.
You have to have survival skills
You
in
have to
kindergarten.
teach them that. And you see, I was talking about that the other day. You don't teach your children that, hey, when you go to school, if anybody hit you, hit them back. You don't teach children that. It's like them little kind of
Serious?
hey, this is mine. Right? Let me tell you something. I went to the school in Rosary Boy. Right? And it had a place a little higher up Charlotte Street Boy called Golden Skillet. You used to get some big pieces of fried chicken, boy. But me make a mistake. I say a mistake. And bring a box of Golden Skillet for me in school boy, young boy. Here now, as I open that box, boy, here now, just get swarmed. Children all behind the back, people in front on the side. All give her chips now, give her chips.
Come on, friend, they grab it before they ask.
But they have inside of your box, right? Then everybody want a piece of skin. Hey,
Crunchy skin.
yeah, what's me now? By the time I finish, because I just don't know how to say no, you know. By the time I finish, I end up with probably one bite of chicken and a chips. I tell mommy, I say, mommy, please, do ever bring that for me in school again. Do ever bring that in school for me?
Do you want any of this now?
Hey, that idea you talk about it in terms of like saying no. Like in the last 2-3 years, like books and articles I read, that's one of the most valuable things.
We have a talk about that on this chat also. Learning how to say no.
Okay, get ready.
Alright, Kim, take care.
Because I this aspect where you just want to accommodate people as much as possible, help people as much as possible.
Let me go in the living room now, please.
But yeah, sure. Man.
No, but I mean, you're making the point. Because what happened, I know I ain't talked to the people at all. Alright, so guys, Linda will join me and we will get back to that talk, but I'm seeing a lot of people coming in and, you know, we have to acknowledge Eric Bashway saying, if I missed that comment, Eric, right? Kempo, Shauna, Amy, it was really nice talking to you yesterday. I enjoyed it. Right? We had a good conversation.
Yeah, me too.
Right? And Linan says that he enjoyed seeing you also. We had a nice video call with Amy yesterday after a very long time. So Amy, it feels like old times. Gerald, good morning. Candice, good morning again. Natalie, good morning. Peggy, good morning. Melissa, Linan, I wish I was taught that when I was little. Saying no is okay. I teach my children that.
Yeah.
Nadine, saying good morning. And all I could remember, Vashti, how you going? Big up to all the people in Queens, New York. Remember we had a conversation about this. Peggy, also tell Jason and Chelsea good morning for me. And Janine, hi. We had a nice conversation about this, and the person that wanted this topic to be addressed was Candice. You know, how to learn to tell people no. Wisdom begins in wonder. Yes. And Tina Ramdas, good morning. Catalan Katwaro, good morning. Z Natural Ways Zaleka, good morning, nice to see you. And big up to Dendril and Corinne and Chelsea. I tried to call.
They chat?
No, they're not in the chat. I tried to call Dendril the other day.
When I woke up, I usually try and check them.
Yeah.
That's
really nice, man. Valley Girl Hoof, good morning. Iran, saying no is especially hard for me just because of the nature of the home I grew up in. I continuously try to implement saying no when I want to say it. Definitely so. Yeah. And such a strong command, Such a strong command. I will say it's the strongest command. For those of us who always learn to kind of, you live in a home where, hey, for peace sake, this for peace sake. But for peace sake doesn't mean to be advantaged. Not because you're trying to keep peace, you'll just say yes to everything. That is, we need to reprogram that. Right? Listen, you see me? Long time. It's real hard for me to say no. I'm making all kind of excuses. Right, Melissa? Good morning, everybody. Driving to work, but listening. Have a safe and blessed day. You too also, Melissa. Enjoy your day. Tell Kevin hello for us. Yeah. I will tell people long time. Boy, hear this now. I really can't do that, because so by so. You don't owe anybody an explanation. Anytime you have to explain yourself because a friend asks you to do something, and you have all that explaining to do. These are the little telltale signs, A man really and truly, if you can't do something for anybody, you don't owe anybody an explanation. Well, boy, I really had to do this, and I really had to do that. Yes, and don't take sweetness for weakness. If you can't say no, say nah. Eric, I love that. Yeah, guys, if you can't say no, say nah, boy. Hey, you ask me something now? Lasana, Saturday, boy. X, Y, and Z. You could make it out. No, boy. I can't make that. Sorry. And that is it. That is it. That is it. You don't have to explain to anybody who. That your wife or what? That your wife or your husband? But here now, one of the easiest person to tell no is your loved one,
Boy.
That is the one who this guy already knows and all in that.
Almost every day. Can this tell me
Serious. No, but when you really check it out,
it's important.
that is who you just tell no all the time, easy like that. No girl, no boy. But someone is good to explain yourself. Yeah. Vashti, definitely, if it's somebody in your nice, tight little circle, you could give an explanation. Hey, little boy, I can't make that. So. But I talk about the person, not that intimate person, somebody who want to play this, they're at that level with you. And these are the people who just ask the most amount of favors from you. Them can't do one thing for you, you know. I telling you. Do you think there's a difference between saying no and I won't be able to? Well, one is a longer version.
But
But-
one kind
but
of give
what-
hope,
what-
eh?
yeah.
One kind of give hope that it might be possible
I wouldn't be able to.
at a future date. But look at, for instance, and you could talk about this from a
Aaron, I think about that, right? Yeah.
we talk about this from a reflecting on the past to some extent, and even with siblings, right? So growing up with you as a older brother, you're 7 years older than me, and there is this naturally, I see it with Haley and Anna as well. There is this naturally something where the younger one looks up to the older one, and,
Right,
and
yeah.
they exercise a kind of authority over the person, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of the ideas that you have come to me with in the past, I have always seen it as, hey, that's a real good idea,
Right.
right? And if I come to you with an idea and you shoot it down, all right, well, maybe it's not a good idea because you didn't approve of it, so
Right.
to say, right? Good. So that is something that I would even encourage people with like these siblings to be very careful with, especially when it's a dynamic based on age. Well, it will be, but the older one will kind of hold that trump in that sense, right? So when we go back down to kind of like 2021, I could recall one of the first times that I seriously tell you no.
Right.
Right? You approached me on a particular topic, and I told you, and to kind of quote what Aaron's saying there, it may
So
not have
Aaron
been-
listening here?
it may not have been a direct no, but when you kind of presented and I get a sense of where your headspace was, I said to you, no, if that is the way that you will be going, I am definitely not going to be part of that.
Yes.
And I could feel the tension in your body because you're not accustomed yet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's a new energy I feel from
yeah,
you. Yes.
exactly. So
Yes.
it had to be. I mean, that is just the nature of relationships in terms of when you kind of give somebody, whether it's through being a spouse or a brother,
Yeah.
older sibling, somebody you think we do it based on sometimes
Yes.
on race that you can't tell somebody no.
And let me ask you something. Would you have considered that the first that I am, so this is what Lennon is saying, this is the first time, right, at age 40 something, or maybe it would have been like about 38 or 39. This is the first time he go in and stand up and tell me no. In other words, I am not in agreement with this, right? How it felt, because a lot of people here have not been able to say no yet. Did you feel empowered to know that, hey, finally I say no to something that I'm really not in agreement with? How did it feel for you? Because we want to share with people, hey, did I feel good being able to say no to this? How it felt to you?
In the moment, it really wasn't a feel good thing. It was more like, you know, like you can't believe, because of the emotional attachment, you can't believe you're not on the, like, you know, as brothers, you're not on the same,
Page, right?
right? And this is where this person kind of thinking headed. But I would mentioned previous times that, hey, you know, this is, I don't regret any of the experiences, because one of the key takeaway from these experiences for me is my ability to not just say no to you, but to other people that would, and saying, the biggest thing about saying yes to everything is your time being sucked, you know. You know, your time, it could have, hey, you're not in agreement with certain things, you say no to it. But when you say yes to somebody, hey, you could, like, just take it in the form of help. You could do this, man. Yeah,
That fellow will do the same thing as you, Aaron. Young as a ball. And it seems to be a sense of authority.
So Aaron, be very mindful of that, brother.
Aaron, this here is for you.
Be very, very mindful of that. Age is not, for instance, I don't know if it's the right thing or not, but I am very careful even when I speak with my children, that I do say things like, listen to your older sister.
Yeah. I what you mean? I have never done that either.
Yeah.
I have never done that.
At times I slip and think, but I will always correct it now as hey, Anna has a very good point here, or Haley, XYZ.
Right.
So that it is not a relationship based on age. I don't think it's because you are older. So these that's something to be real mindful of.
And if I might add, Aaron, right? So this man is seen in 2021. For the first time, he really stood up and say, "No, Lasana." Now, why were you to bear in mind is this, right, Aaron? It's either two-way something could go. It could go bad, or it could have a good outcome. It's only two it have. Well, in our instance, it turned out that, hey, this man stood up for himself and said no, and look at the relationship we share now. And he have his own set of values, and I have my own values, and sometimes what I say, we agree to disagree or something. Right. We share what we every time we think. Nah, well I know. No, but well, you see, and we share ideas. And it could also go the next way where me and talking to Lyndon and Lyndon and talking to me. But that is your advantage. To remain in bondage just because you alone saying yes, which means to see that you alone doing the compromising. Your life ain't gonna be happy. And sometimes, my brother, Aaron, sometimes it's just a matter of
some good points.
Getting out of that relationship. I hope while you're reading those points there.
I'll repeat these 2 points. Lorena says to say yes is not submission. Saying no is not bullying. It is just standing up and being brave.
Yeah.
See, naturally, I think as adults, it is best to develop a relationship where you can speak honestly to each other. And if you explain yourself, the other person has to respect that.
Exactly.
Very good points.
Really good.
Yeah,
if somebody, me also. If somebody can respect Alan, talk down, Talk down, we just gonna see them.
Yeah, and here's what, something, and I still do it from time to time, and I think it's a really bad thing. Sometimes you don't want to commit the no, and you might say, I can't do it right now, as Aaron might have suggested in the chat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you go silent on the topic area, and you just hope that it doesn't come up again, and that's a real key point, because what it does is it then makes you unreliable. Because you didn't give a firm no, you didn't give a firm yes, but they're just hoping that they don't bring up this topic again, they get the point. But then you're not being accountable in that sense. So a firm no, hey, if it is you already can't make at the point in time because you're busy or you don't want to, but you might be able to at a future date, it's better you tell the person, I can't make right now, but check me in 2 weeks time.
Yeah.
So it has a timeline on it.
Yeah. So Amy, I understand your point there. I was taking a little look. It starts with parenting. Parents have to allow kids to say no, but explain why and talk about it, especially when they're at an age to understand. Yeah. Learn, to really go back to that point that you're making earlier on, right? It really, you really should not empower one child more than the other, boy. Is a terrible, terrible thing. Vashti and April, good morning.
Not an age.
Yes, we're going to stand by with that water. Nice to see the both of y'all.
Because sometimes there are some older siblings that they really have no sense, And they're empowered based on age.
Yeah. It's like they do just like that.
And they're like, we're going to go trade your idea, you're older.
All right.
That's the situation,
Yes. So, Guys, I'm glad that all is said in the there's a kilometer or something.
But they go here anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so guys, we love going out to Michael, love and praise from the entire community, and I really, really appreciate that. Michael, if you happen to be locked on and listening, brother, right? Here's some love from the community.
Yeah.
From Dolly, from Peggy.
Travel addict, have a safe day. All right, nice.
I get to work safely.
Nice. Don't be too distracted.
Get to work safely, travel addict.
You're concentrated on Sarah talking in your head. You could do a lot of nonsense.
Oh gosh. You know we got a copyright strike last night, boy.
Well, all that
Yeah, boy. We got a copyright strike last night, boy.
When we went, as I see that happy birthday sign in the background there, when we went to the river, Katie was so amused and pleased to see. She said, "Daddy, look how happy birthday sign! Somebody celebrating their birthday there."
Yeah.
So as you were walking past the guy, Katie out there, yeah, man, I'm having a nice time. He said, "Today is my daughter's birthday."
Yeah, boy. And he's watching channel, you know that?
The guy?
Yeah, when I was passing back in.
Okay.
He said, "Usually man just be doing bats, boy." I said, "No, that's my brother, boy."
Okay.
He said, I tell him myself, "Look, Miss Vidya, so chat. Miss Vidya, how are you doing, my dear?"
Hello.
Oh gosh, this lady is our boss.
Fantastic.
This lady is our boss.
Contributed so much to
Yes.
the community, not just in El Dorado, but in Trinidad and
Yeah.
Tobago. Isn't it? Hey, big up all the teachers that
Yes.
in the house, anybody involved in education. Thank you very much for your contribution to
Yes.
society. I have a lot of respect and admiration for teachers, and I could just imagine the joy when I went common entrance SEA results came out.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Healy School, and someone there said to me, my son passed for his first choice,
Mm-hmm.
and he is a past student of Miss Vidya, and I took him to see Miss Vidya. Right?
Yeah.
And I said, "That's real nice, boy. You know that kindergarten has gone. All these years have passed, and the parents still have the,
Yeah.
And you could imagine what that means for the teacher
Yes.
to see the child and know, hey, boy, you were once in my care, and now you have passed for your first choice."
Right.
God willing, I'm really looking forward to, like Anna putting on her primary school uniform and being able to take her from Miss Vidya.
Yes.
To see. Yeah, thanks to all the
Miss Vidya, you do an awesome job. Really, really awesome job.
over 30 years,
Yeah.
35 years.
Gene Roberts, what's up? Welcome to the chat.
Me London, Eugene. Okay?
Yeah, Thailand. Yeah. So Jane, it's the first time I'm seeing you here on the live stream. I welcome you, Mr. Blake. Good morning. Anupan Kavita, a pest boy with that. Yes. Miss Vidya, we actually called your name. We actually called your name earlier on, you know. Remember when we were talking about Anna, saying about no, you have to ask.
Yeah.
And then Kimberly said that is Miss Vidya's teaching. Teaching, we talking about right now, teaching kids the value in saying no. You don't like something? No, I don't like that. And people is listening, Such, according to Zalika, the natural ways. No is no. It's just simple. 2 letters, N-O stands for no. And people is stopping their tracks. No, stop.
I read something in a book.
I watched your live last night. I hope you had fun this video. Them girls are them entertainers, really, really good. Aaron, Linda and I would like to invite you and your family to our Astronomies Club next meeting night on the first Saturday of August, the 3rd. Meetings are held at Hillview College from 7 to 9 p.m.
Okay, Aaron, if you could do me a favor and message me on WhatsApp so you can speak privately about it. My phone number is 487-9115.
Yes, and one of the moderators could put up that number.
487-9115. You can feel free to reach out to me on WhatsApp.
Yes, man.
So,
very nice.
So I read something in a book to people that say yes a lot, right? And there's this little technique because sometimes you say yes to things not even verbally. You might just have adopted, so to say, a certain practice, a certain thing that you're doing for someone else.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
That's just your rule. That's
Yeah.
just somehow become your rule, so to say, right? So you say yes to this and you get it done. You say yes in here, right? But the frustration of it starts to build because anything that you dedicate time to, it means it's sucking time from something else
Right.
that you could be contributing. So sometimes you have tasks that you're really doing, but you're feeling the pressure of it, right? Because it's not something that this will sound selfish, but I don't mean it in a selfish way. It's not beneficial to you or your family, but it's something that you do on behalf of somebody else.
Right. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Cool. And what the book say is simply just start to back off on these tasks. Just start to back off. Just stop doing it. And there are a lot of times you will realize that what you're doing and you slaving yourself over has no meaning to anyone else but you yourself impose it. So just back off and see how many people start to comment on the fact that you stop it. And you may realize that nobody commented on it.
You didn't need to do it.
You didn't even need to do it in the first place. For instance, you might say, well, okay, let's say you're living in a yard with surrounded by family, and you somehow did sweep your yard, and you did sweep your brother front yard, and you did sweep your sister front yard. You just adopt that because you're doing that.
Right. So you sweep in your yard
Yeah.
and you just end up
Yeah, you just end up.
chipping, and
Right?
let me sweep out the garage. Eh.
But it probably start to nag it to some extent. So you're thinking, well, how come you're doing it, you know, and you enjoy doing it. But to some extent, they kind of question, well, how come you don't sweep your own yard, boy, or your son or your daughter
Yeah.
don't
And
sweep
it's
your own
you
yard?
choosing to sweep the man yard. you know.
Exactly.
Boy, Linda, I will tell you about that after. Go ahead.
So you just back off on the task, and you realize that this ideal that you had was just ready for you because nobody commented on it when you stopped doing it.
True.
Or are they just being
True.
polite?
True.
And if they just being polite and they're not saying anything, well then, yeah, fine, so be it. You now get back about 15 or 20 minutes to your day.
Let me tell you something. I used to visit a particular home, right?
A particular what?
A particular home now.
Okay.
And I don't always be bothered about the surroundings more than the people. And I always find myself doing stuff. And in my mind, I complain. And I judging. And I judging it. I ain't gonna lie. I judging.
Then they went up.
And I think.
No thanks.
Sunday with her.
No thank you, darling. No thanks. Right? And then I tell myself, I say, oh, here is now. This wrong what I doing here, you know? Because number one, these people and them ask me to clean their place. But I go on there and I pick up broom and I pick up garbage bag and I start to clean. And then here what then? Sometimes they end up having to join, you know, because why? Because it's looking kind of bad. This man doing all this work. And so you know I get to realize, you know, I interfere with these people's lifestyle. I just passing through for a moment. I out of place. When you go by people, don't do nothing. Yeah, what I'm telling you? When you go,
Wisdom.
when,
Wisdom. And this guy live with it.
watch me. When you go by people, you don't do nothing. Because sometimes you don't realize how you might be insulting people. It ain't no lie. You're insulting people. Because if you go by a man and you pick up a broom and you start to sweep up and it a bottle day and it a cigarette butt day and you there and you pick it up and you even realizing it, you know, you pick it up and you're shaking your head too, you know.
Yeah.
Right?
And there's
Finland famous for that.
Boy, you can't do that. You can't do that. When you go by people sit down in the gallery or something and if it's a paradise or rubbish, enjoy it. I'm telling you.
I see
If they ask you to do anything, run away with your right by the dish. No
good
lie.
morning. Actually, Amy T said just now she love your honesty.
Eh?
Sana. And
Who's
if they
that?
ask you to do anything, run away. just eat and sleep with
Yeah, you can't sleep and get out of it, boy. Yeah, that's passing through, you know.
So is that the reason why you don't cut the grass when you visit Lyndon?
Leslie, and I'm going to explain that in the next video. No, that's different. That's really different, Leslie, right? That's different. But, no, I'm talking about you're really going to spend a little 2-3 nights by somebody, right? And you're doing things, but you're doing it with, this man could have been place cleaner.
Yeah, no,
If you had that mentality, don't do it.
Yeah, don't do anything. Because I mean, there is a natural part of you that will feel, for instance, let me call it pulling your weight, as Kim said there, or you're paying toll, quote unquote. Not that you need to pay a toll, but
Right.
we're just using it, right? So, for instance, you know, it might be as this might be as simple as washing the wheels in somebody's sink. But you might just really end up by somebody and be very open about it. I end up by Farmer Harry, and Farmer Harry don't want you to wash your wares because it had nobody could wash your wares like Farmer Harry.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So some people just they have their way of
leave that day.
yeah. And of course they also want you to feel comfortable that you come here and you are really my guest. You know what I mean?
Boy, let me tell you something. You see what you say is true. You go by a man like that who tell you, hey, psst,
Yeah, let's put that in.
let's put that there. And you still want to play stupid and wash that plate and put that there. If you wash out 6 plates, when you go on, he stoops in
And he washed back them
and
plates.
take back up from the
I was going
machan.
to say sometimes, yeah.
Eh?
Yeah, if somebody come and they're packing away your wares, but they don't know where to put it, you have to now go and repack everything.
Didn't make him work for
Which
you.
is twice the work.
Didn't make him work for you.
Amy said I got some cleaning here for you if you want to visit and grass to cut as well.
Amy, I tell you, and when I go by people, I don't do nothing, especially cut grass.
Yeah. And look at that good point that Lank raised there. Something happened to me once by family. Apparently, I showed up someone in their house.
Exactly.
It's like,
That is the point we're trying to make here.
Now, for instance, right? When we go and we visit Vancouver by my mother, my approach kind of changed a little bit. Because I had this, after I sit down inside for a little while, I just kind of really want some activity. It might come 3 days later, but I just want some activity, right?
Yeah.
But I'll ask her, is there anything in particular you would like me to help you with?
Right.
And it might really be a task that
they
she can't do in the moment. And she say, well, hey, pressure wash the side of the house.
That's how you should do it, boy.
Yeah. So
That's how you should do it. You really look, and you hear how innocent it is be? You might see the pressure washer there. You like the pressure wash. So it is no big thing for you. But if you just go and pick up the pressure washer, and which is what? Oh, you're clapping there.
No, like much man. I feel sorry for mother-in-law, so that boy, watch that mother-in-law come. She said, I live a mile close to us, I'm like somewhere. When the mother-in-law leave, oh gosh, your mother come here and look how she washed this plate. It have all kind of little specks and things on top of it. Mother-in-law is falling to that trap.
What's that?
My mother is
Look
going
at,
to that.
look at that piece of egg under the plate. Watch out, watch. God, the plate smelling fresh.
That's why I don't go by nobody else. We go by the road.
Oh God!
Yeah.
She put the jockey shorts in the wrong place.
What about you go by someone and
No,
all
no.
the dishes dirty? They wash one plate. Sorry, I missed that comment.
They wash one place and give it to eat. Would you eat?
Wait, sir.
Wait. What do you mean? So that was all the plate and
plates
then
One
dirty.
even
So
dirty.
they wash your plates to give you food.
hey, nah, that kind of too off them. Because you're telling yourself, hey, watch me for that to come to the it be to say all ways use up, you know. Hey, but that's our next thing, guys. If you go somewhere, no. I know how I drop in this. If you go somewhere, honest to God. Now, I'm not talking about poverty here. I am talking about cleanliness. I am not talking about poverty, guys.
Right.
I talk about cleanliness. You go by somebody, just like that point that was made there, that they take out a dirty plate from the thing. When you watch it, you see ketchup stick up on it, dry. Right? And it has some chicken bone stick out to the plate. If you hold the plate so, the chicken bone can't fall off and it chew up. Right? And you see somebody wash that plate. And you look around so. Right? You look around so. And you see him bread on counter. Right? 111. That is what we talk about, guys. Right? And you watch the pot. You watch the whole setup. The place is dirty. Not lacking, but dirty. And somebody take out. Hey boy, you go eat some curry chicken and rice, boy. And they think the hot food. No make. And they insist because some people just can't take no. No, good boy. And then all of a sudden, no. So what you set up here, guys? What you set up here? You don't say no because you don't watch around their partner. And you say, well, boy, this looking like Mount Hope Hospital for me after. Right? You say no, you sit down, you hear clang in the back there. And they come with a nice hot steaming plate of food for you. Boy, you have to eat something before you go, boy. You eating or you ain't eating?
No, there's a real thing.
Let me hear you. That's a real one.
Those I could think about times that people show up here. Right? Kimberly wasn't home, so I'll take out the equation one time, right? And I just really may have in the moment not get around to washing that some ways that in the sink.
Then we ain't talking about dirty wares in our sink and things scattered on counter, boy. We ain't talking about that here.
You might comment me. All right, let me say for instance, right? I have there's a mentally ill bird that visits me here, right?
Yeah.
There's a literally unreal bird by the way.
Valley Gill. Give me my own island. Read Valley Gill. I'll take it to go. Hey, give me a look real nice, girl.
Oh,
Yeah. Have a nice day. I hope.
But I didn't
I hope you will
have.
watch out Chidi style with you say no. Hey, alright, darling, take care. Have a nice day. Hey, Ole, me eating. I understand what they're talking about. You come home and you see anything on the island and thing. No, it's a different. You must know a kitchen that is me. That's why when we doing our videos home in Trinity there, right? And things all on the island, cheese on the island, crumbs on the island. I don't bother with that. Who wanna comment on that could comment on that. I know that kitchen is clean on a regular basis. But you must know a dirty kitchen. We talking about that kitchen when you hear you put up coffee to make, man. Thank you, brother. You lean up on the kitchen island and when you're ready to go, your hands stick. Your hands stick on the island. That's what we talking about. Yeah.
Sometimes you might catch people in a disarray, boy.
Linda, you might catch people in a disarray. But we talking about telltale signs that over a week or 2 or a month or 3 months, this place is dirty. Now look at that things all on this island here. But you could tell this is a clean island. Yeah, little things, pot spoons there. But this is a clean kitchen. Me ain't talking about that ways, it could have ways pile up inside of it. That is small thing. That small thing.
That's why I cook my food before I go buy people.
Boy,
Savvy.
Savvy Johnson.
No kitchen with.
I had to take a click, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me the coffee here.
Look at here, boy.
Oh. If you want, you could go outside a little bit.
outside, yeah.
Right, I'll flip the camera. Let them
Sure.
see outside a little bit. Yeah, guys. We can all outside. All right.
Yeah, I have this bird. A real bird. What type of bird it is, boy?
Palm tanager.
The bird like me can't close him out properly. What a palm tanager?
Yeah.
The bird really just.
Yeah, I think we will pass it.
The bird terrorizing me. So if it is that every day, so yeah, that's religiously. Yeah, take time in the gallery. So if you come by me at this very moment, you might say, and I offer you a plate of food. You might say, nah boy, that gallery there, that bird, I'm going for that have a bird cage in the gallery there. So that might kind of get in at, you know, that it might have something off key in the moment.
No.
No, I ain't defending anybody who want to think it up.
That matter defended. That matter defended, but it is no boy. It is no.
Alright, so let me the people who might be new to the channel, right? Once upon a time, the old family home where our paternal grandparents lived with 11 children stood on that spot that I am indicating there, right? Some years ago, probably 2020, 2021, the family came together and, you know, that hey, maybe it's in the interest, Daddy as the executor, that we demolish the home because it was really falling apart. So this is Lasana's family home here. Lasana built Sana how many years ago? About 25 years ago.
Yeah.
Right? And he moved in there, and then I followed, Kimberly and we followed afterwards, and we built up in the back, right? So we surrounded by the mountains here. This is looking north. That is the road that will take you to Cora River, if you follow it. So, tanks here to supply. This is our sister's place. So it does. Yeah, I really admire our grandparents, Elisana.
Yeah, boy.
In terms of really when they were, or, you know, in the later years, they made arrangements that each one of the 11 children, Daddy being the last child, each one of the 11 children, they get a little plot of land, and today their great grandchildren are benefiting from it. That will qualify my children, our children, Haley, Anna. They will qualify Sydney, Sadie, Suri, benefiting from it.
Really?
Yeah. And Proverbs talk about it, you know, when they say a wise man is like their grandchildren benefiting from their actions, you know. So then other family land here we surrounded by. Other family. Dad had a sister deceased, Auntie Claudia. You probably hear Sana mention her. That lives there. They know Valerie?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So that is but sorry.
Hey, watch me look, I not train my
Sorry.
I don't know, it's like coffee.
Right?
Hot enough.
So you know Valerie. So once upon a time, Valerie occupied that space there with her family. Right. So let me get a little sense. So we have some mountains to the east. We look into the east there. Cell tower. And this is looking south.
Hey.
This village in Cora is called Coconut Village. In fact, I think if you look it up on Google Maps, you will see the name Coconut Village, right? So there's on the hill across from us is where Coconut Village starts. In the distance, you will see the red roofs, or is it roofs, of the Cora Hospital, or it could be roofs. Roofs? Okay. And in the distance, the central part of Trinidad and Tobago. This is looking down here at the road that leads out of Cora. So Coconut Village is the first village that you meet after the Cora Hospital and the water treatment plant, Wassa. Very nice village. We are a distance from the first set of houses, and you can see
Nice.
Lasana is what you had said yesterday, boy, is a Cora man, like an original Cora man.
Yeah, man.
And it is true because, well, I don't know the Lasana's history in terms of like about 25 years ago, building up in Cora. And back then, when he built that house, I didn't help him much.
Nah, don't say that. Don't say that.
I didn't help him as much as he helped me when we were building our home. But I could say that's one of the things that I really admired him for and was inspiring when I had to go through that journey of us building our home. And I will add that it's really by the grace of God and the provision that our grandparents made that we were able to afford to build. Because there's absolutely no way at that point in time, or maybe even later on, that we would have been able to afford to buy a home or even afford to buy a piece of land and then build a home. That's just the truth. So this is Coconut Village. You're not finding Dolphiny? Alright, let me see about if we can find Dolphiny. Well, usually Dolphiny wrapped up in the blankets, right? So let me go check out that for you.
Right, so we have 130 people in the house. Lennon, that narration, will you call that a narration?
I thought.
All right, yeah, that was really nice.
Oh, you will see us outside.
You see us outside?
We don't see it on TV. I was wondering if you guys are up on the balcony.
Yeah, nice. Lennon, like it freeze, boy.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, boy. It freeze on the TV here now.
On the TV?
Yeah. Guys, are you all seeing the live stream properly? Our one is frozen here. All right, good. All right, so I guess it's just, but the chat is running. Aaron, oh gosh, all you don't mention the washroom now. That one is a major turn off.
Hold on.
Oh, well, I guess it's still talking about right, running smooth. All right, nice. No, it didn't freeze. Okay. Morning to Healy and Anna. Just Anna is up right now. Yeah, just Anna.
You know what baffles me, boy? When you go to a restaurant, let's say a restaurant, not typical inexpensive fast food restaurant in Trinidad, right? And they more or less have the place looking nice. And you go to the bathroom area, and somehow the tiles different, or it's a concrete floor. It's just the whole dynamics of the place change. When you step into that bathroom, it's almost like you step into a totally different building.
The toilet is matching the establishment.
Yeah, it's like this lack of priority on it. And there's a place when you go into like, for instance, the last time I've been there, which is years ago, Hot Shots bathroom.
Hey boy, that I wouldn't lie.
The smell of the
boy, you be smelling the teak.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, watch me. Big up to them people, eh?
You could drink something inside of it. First,
big up, nice. But I'm telling you,
yeah,
they really they spend their money to make customers. Big up the Hot Shots, boy. This is not a paid advertisement. Big up the Hot Shots.
Yeah, you walk in the bathroom and say, hey, I can come back to this place. But, so that's the impact it has.
But sometimes you want to go back in the bathroom before you leave. Hey, Maxim, the right way you say, brother? Yeah, man.
Wait, a man call her name the boy Chinese walk. You remember when she had a Chinese walk in Trinity
Mall? They say like old Chinese walk.
No, but you remember when Trinity Mall had a Chinese walk?
Yeah. I used to work there, Joy.
Yeah.
By Monic's sister.
Trinity Mall ended at that Chinese walk up there, right? That would have been on the southern end.
Yeah, and it had the gym opposite.
Yes.
Yeah. What is it called that? Darren Charles used to would call it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You wanna come and sit down next to Daddy?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. She had a toe out. Yeah, boy. Hey, but here is now. I mean, also, also, it have some places. I mean, it's a bar.
Was it the Gold's Gym entrance to the mall?
Yeah, Gold's Gym.
It
Right,
was
correct.
Gold's
Yeah,
Gym?
yeah, Gold's Gym.
Seriously?
Yeah. It's Darren or
That's not
Darren or Darren Charles.
I ain't sure.
He was a good bodybuilder, you know. Yeah. So here is now. Sometimes you even go and all to like a normal bar boy. And I ain't lying to tell you, when you go and you use the urinal, you really feel like you better leave the place, you know, because you ain't even putting a little, you ain't even putting some a little clean old pine or something, boy.
The little white balls. Camphor ball.
Yeah, boy. You ain't even putting a little camphor ball. The place smelling bad. You tiptoeing, you know, because you ain't want your whole shoes.
No, it is, from a business point of view, it is a simple little upgrade that businesses in Trinidad could make for people to pay attention to the establishment more.
Yeah, boy.
Because if you go to a particular place and boy, because the bathroom.
Look outside. Hold on. I don't want to lose the name. Nadira Budram, pleasant morning to you both. I'm one of your silent viewers. Blessings. Yes, blessings after blessings. And thank you for coming on, Nadira. We appreciate it. Always love to see new people in here. No, good morning. Yes, Lindan. 111.
Dylan say nice to see Jen in the video yesterday. Peggy, you have a great day. Have a great day. Peggy does loyally tuning Sana.
Yeah, well, that is what I've been moderators.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
A nice community of moderators.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's when you go into that bathroom, you just naturally expect that if the bathroom meet this quality, then hey, boy, the kitchen is likely in a better state than this way.
Watch me. I know a bar, and I'm not going to call it by name. But you see all them notes here I have? If I really want to eliminate that, I'm telling you, all I have to do is go by that bar and walk in that toilet. Lyndon.
You get that wax.
But wax? No, it burning it off.
Yeah, it's singeing the hair.
Singeing the hair. Good morning, Healy. How you going? You alright? Nice, darling. Yeah. So, Declan, where you said, what on the menu? Boy, Auntie came down cook a storm there. Auntie came down cook up a storm.
Half a plate of food now.
Half a plate of food now, boy.
I'll get half a spoon
The kitchen,
of rice.
and the kitchen clean it and dirty.
My son Darren loves the video of me and Sana. Very nice, Jen.
Jen is a real nice girl, you know, Lyndon. Real nice girl, boy. Jen, I send lots of love to you. You and Dari. And thank you for doing the video. Very, very much. Nadia Mangal, good morning. Morning, Nalin. Where you going? You good? Nice.
Yeah, party whole night.
Yeah. You doing our next live today? What time? What time you setting that one for? You don't know? You want me to go around my daddy so you can put your head on top of this thing here, Ely? Alright, all good. Yeah, boy. Sarah, Linda, and all the ladies in the house. It was a nice session with the singers. It was good. We sing them songs so good. We got copyright strike, yes? Candice, coming back to that now. You're saying that if I include the words no copyrights, no copyrights, something. Where are putting that? On the title of the video?
Why did you move?
The disclaimer you're talking about. Where are we going to put that?
You could sit on that side.
Yes, it was very much like our podcast, Jen.
Okay, Healy.
He's very correct. 1, 2, 3. A nice order. Nice order in life, guys. 1, 2, 3. Right? 1, 2, 3.
Come, go ahead, Anna.
All rights reserved.
But
where we put in that FPL fire or Candice, we're going to put that in the title of the video. Lyndon, so Candice was saying, right? Sana, Lyndon chat is moving along very nicely. I quite agree with you there, Judy. And big up to everybody in the chat, right? It's all they have it going nice. All right, so no rights reserved. Put it on the video or title. All right. All right, I'll try that next time and we will see if it works, Candice. Right? So Candice is saying that if I put no rights reserved, in the title, hopefully we wouldn't get a strike. We're not taking the credit, right? We're not taking the credit for the music. Bisham, good morning. This morning blessings. Everyone seeing the white chicken brothers. Pork. Yes, very nice chat. Times 10. Yeah, man. I don't want no negativity. I don't want no negativity. All I want is positivity. All I want is positivity. I don't want no negativity. Hey, pick up. Before the video start, announce it. All right. So I'll announce it also. So guys, welcome to this live stream. Wait, there's no copyrights reserved. Right. So I'll try it. Candice, I see your message, man. Hey, and Candice, it was indeed having that nice audio conversation with you yesterday. Really, really nice conversation. Nice. Sana, if you just see it on the video, YouTube might not pick it up, so write it also. Definitely. Only that food needs some mother-in-law guild. Francis sending lots of love, and Francis is sending that back times 10 to you. And tell me, Guild Malia, good morning for us and your daughter. Yes, I see some people saying it before their stream starts. All right, so we will try this and we will see if it works. Because, you know, guys, to tell you the truth, did you do your work this morning? I didn't. I didn't, Melissa. Right? I will tell you this, guys. We are singing these songs so good. So melodious, right? That we sung it like the real deal. We sung it like the real deal, right? Gitana, good morning. Nice to see you on the chat. Cheryl Wilson, how are you doing? Yeah, you're outside as yet? Or you're still inside? Dylan, all caps, Ruti. All caps, Ruti to go with that. Yes, announce it at the beginning, but still include it just to make sure YouTube. All right, nice. Yeah, so we'll try this and see if we get through. FPL is welcoming Gitana, blessed day. Nice, darling. So Cheryl, enjoy it, and it was really a pleasure speaking to you the other day, right? Gina and myself, really nice. So guys, I must say that we back up into the kind of numbers we like to see. You know, we love to see the 111, right? I see we reached the 130, and that is what we talking about, man. Yes, man, you are the realest. Yes, in the singing. Johnny M, good morning to you, and also Marilyn M. You know, I couldn't remember her name, but I tell all you, if all you want me to remember something, tell me it right here on this live stream, guys, and I wouldn't forget it. Now her name is etched in my mind forever. Yes. Hey, all your mommy make nice breakfast there for you when already, you know. But I don't know if all you eat it. You want to say good morning? All right, but you playing up, man. England or Netherlands? What is that? A big game today, Javid? Is that a big game today? Thank you, Lasana. It was such a joy talking to you both. You're most welcome, man. I'm making some aloo pies to watch the Euros semis tonight. FPL Fire, Gitana in the thing too, brother. Well, I'm living in England. That says it all. Hima Andrews, good morning. Says good morning, Sarah and Lyndon. Love seeing you guys together. Thank you. Maybe that is why the numbers up. Maybe that is why the numbers are up. Well, I go over that. I'll be releasing a video today, guys. Lyndon, it's the first time that I see Lyndon cooking. Yes, and Jen and I did a video call with Gina. So Jen knows Gina. That was a nice conversation, Jen. Beautiful. Very beautiful. Yes. Nice haircut there, Lyndon.
Boy, thank you, Cheryl Wilson.
And look, we boy in the house there, Lyndon.
Hey, Mark Lewis. How you and your brother going?
Yes,
doing
man.
well, man. Oh gosh, Mark and
Richie 6.
Richie 6. Ice Cube.
Guidance, love and protection. Yes, brother.
Good morning, and
Blessings.
everyone locked on. Guidance, love, and
Time
protection.
is not.
Yes.
Extension to stay on your person. Yep.
Correct. There's a delay in terms of what we
Hey, look, Auntie
And
Vince,
it's
boy.
transmitted.
Good morning, my brothers. Good morning, Auntie Vince.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
How are you doing? Hey, look. All right, so guys, good morning. I
Yeah,
want
but
to
I
wish
think
you welcome this silent viewer. It's the first time I'm seeing you here, so welcome, Kimberly Badlu.
Hello, mommy.
Hello, mommy.
Hello, mommy.
You want me to turn the camera to you or not? Okay, good. So she says good morning. She don't want anybody to see her pretty wake up face.
This one funny ask because we're gonna post one today with Farmer Harry.
Oh, you're going to post up one today on your channel?
From when we went up there.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
all
the
right.
last one where we were talking.
Okay.
That one is called Big People Talk with Farmer Harry.
Yeah.
So if you look at the Farmer Harry videos with your children, maybe that's not one to look at with them.
Yeah. Put your disclaimer.
For your disclaimer.
Yeah.
Big
Crystal
people
Hussein, good morning.
Thanks for asking.
Shelly, here, blessings to you and your brother.
But
Thank you,
funny enough, I was
Crystal.
expecting him to pass through today, but I haven't heard from him. Huh?
Grilled chicken.
Yes,
Chicken?
I feel like I dreaming, says Kimberly Badlu. Yes, so let me tell you, Lyndon, for the first time in my life, I never even see Lyndon fry an egg. Lyndon put down a complete menu on his own yesterday with the exception of the red beans. Alright, but I'm not going to tell all you what he was cooking. Look out, I already have it uploaded and it's just to make public. So all you make sure and go and please leave comments. Please leave comments. Let's encourage him. It's going to take some strain off of Kimberly.
And it is what I hope is a sensible video because it's me trying to show you how I attempt to eat healthy on a budget.
Right.
Yeah. So
So you have some tips inside of there if you're on a weight loss journey. Boy, let me tell you something. Make sure I like that video, and I want to really asking that you all leave comments, right? Leave comments, please. Don't come on hard on him. You wouldn't
you could go ahead, man, I could take
no,
that.
but it wouldn't have no reason. I don't see nothing inside of there. Right, so Buffy is back.
Vampire Slayer.
Finally get off of her bed, make herself a cup of coffee, and she come back here in the chat. Yeah, man. I stew the red beans in brine. Put in all your orders now, guys. Yes, Linda will be taking orders for a good, healthy, delicious meal. Nah, he did well. He did well. Vince, you're gonna be proud of him.
I could package some healthy boxes and sell them as pre-prep, what do you call it?
Yeah.
Prep, meal prep is
Yeah.
the word.
Nah. And watch me. It really tastes good. It really. I put the other piece back in the oh gosh, I didn't put it in the fridge, you know. Kimberly must he put it? I hope so. Oh gosh, besides enjoy your day too.
Yeah.
Meal prep, yeah.
And listen, right, when I started kind of more or less eating like that and then walking, because the walking that we do the last couple of months, well, it's slack off a little bit, but we still doing.
Yeah, man.
I may have been somewhere around 246 pounds.
Oh.
When we were walking?
A little before that. When we put it in the fridge?
Yes, still up.
All right, thanks, Kim.
I may have been 246 pounds. And you could say with the walking and then incorporating the gym, as I was telling you when I weighed on Monday, when my weight had dropped and it's eating that meal. Yeah, and then it's called me Daddy Fatty. She say, I gotta start to call it Daddy Slim.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Gitana, I actually ate our doubles here this morning. Right here on the live stream. I ate our doubles. Right? So that doubles that I eat that for you. She said she wants somebody to eat her doubles.
You gotta rewind the video.
Yeah.
And he did that Trinbago Vibes peeps too.
Yeah, and guys, you could go back. I did an impersonation of Trinbago Vibe peeps. Right? So I was pretending that I was Rajiv eating the doubles. Right? Just to get y'all an idea. So I'm hitting. So Welcome to Trinbago Vibe, my Trinbago peeps. Today I'm headed to Tacarigua. Somebody told me about this double. So I got the doubles. I tried to get it for $5. I paid $6 for it. And let's dive into this doubles and see how this doubles tastes. So it's quite a big doubles.
Yeah, the guy that was saying it.
You have one?
Yeah.
Pretty nice, you did fucking Tana. Right? So we do it again. You have an explanation? Pretty doubles, man. No, that's not a channel on the moon. Well, cool. So we gonna eat that doubles.
I think I should be going getting fits in
Nah. Rajiv, don't ignore us on this, eh? Don't ignore us on this. I'm gonna eat that doubles as a tribute to you. Right? So guys, Linton is going to get me the doubles.
Okay, and you have to give directions to how to get the doubles in.
Alright. Yeah. Go get the doubles.
To the left and you take over.
So that's not, let me get in character, eh? Let me get in character. All you know who is Trinbago Vibes, right? A YouTuber that has put so much work into his content. Really does a lot. Alright. So
if it's asking about who you gonna eat that? Dinesh or Trinbago Vibes?
I will eat. Listen. I will do the introduction as Trinbago Vibes, but I'm going to eat the doubles like Dinesh. Yeah. All for that?
Let me see.
And I will do a Cody impersonation too. Right? Okay. So my good friend Lyndon told me about this doubles in Tacarigua. So guys, I am headed to Tacarigua where I'm going to purchase this doubles. So I'm back in my vehicle here. Let me just set up the camera. Yeah. The doubles. It's a good weight. It's a good weight. So in terms of the meal itself, thing. So let's get into this doubles here. Right? Now, I usually like to eat my doubles on the spot. But in this instance, I had to come to my car because where I'm parked here, I could get towed away. Alright, so this is the doubles, guys. I personally don't like when they put doubles in this type of paper, but right? But anyway, so I paid $6 for this doubles, which is basically about the price that we pay for doubles all over Trinidad. So let's open up the doubles here. Right? The smell of the doubles is good. It's good. Right? So let me just see if I could thing. Alright, so the doubles is quite cold. So in terms of the temperature, I really already not too pleased. Right? Hey, somebody get Rajiv, right? So
US equivalent. You gotta get the US equivalent.
all right. Okay, right. So this doubles is 6 TT, and that's approximately like about $6 and no
83 US
about
cents.
83 US cents. So value for your money, I would say. All in all, it's a good price. So the para is a little too thick for me. I don't particularly like thick para, but the chana is not creamy because, as I said, the doubles is cold. I would have really preferred to eat this doubles on the spot. Alright, so I'm going to teach all you how to do the helicopter. Alright? Now it's kind of hard to do a helicopter with a cold doubles, right? Yeah, so let me show you the helicopter here. Right? Oh God, the Baham. Dinesh, I can't do the helicopter with this cold doubles. But I can get all your coolie. Right, so you don't know? There's a whole lot of yeah. There's a boy Cody here. Treat to the world. Big up Mark Lewis, 86. My boy here, my brethren. And each other's doubles this. Doubles looking good? Yeah, watch it there, Ollie. Watch. Right? So look at this organize up here. Right? Yeah. Dinesh, you know he's proper camera right here. Yeah. So there's the doubles here. I ain't getting a good view there. Right? So, you got you do doubles, guys? Yeah. Let's see. Right? So they watch, they did doubles? Yeah. Yeah. So you got those doubles. Yeah. Big up to my boy. Yeah. Big up to my boy. Yeah. Real best doubles, Ollie. Real best doubles. Yeah. Yeah, real best doubles. Yeah. Big up my brother. Big up my brother. Yeah. So, I hope you enjoyed this little clip. This a little short clip. Yeah. Yeah. Big up. Big up Dinesh. Big up Sachin. Yeah. Auntie Bids. Big up Auntie Bids. Yeah. So, we gonna organize that. Hey, come down here, bro.
Yeah, but don't cool, man. Like the doubles.
Hey, let me get a little eye position. I keep when she was in the body to the doubles. They had the came back earlier. They went and the came was eating our best doubles. Right?
Hold on.
Or they watch at the came back. They had the came eating the doubles. Yeah, no, she, it was outside, you so.
Hello.
I really like. I really like. I did this doubles, yes,
Yeah, maybe.
How she does?
Oh, my
for your mommy, she does when she's above the bar, huh?
Oi.
But the comment
Yeah,
section
very
is in my
delicate,
face. That comment section in my face.
Yeah. Oh, but don't be blocking your face. Yeah, you look like she did. She very dainty, you know.
Let me show you Sana now. You tell her, you see what I did, did you? Regardless how way Sana eat doubles, But doubles man he never see before. Check Sana, Alright, so guys, I'm willing to do doubles.
How do you feel for doubles,
Yes, boy. This is our doubles, boy.
But you ever eat something on screen, right? And the girl give it a 1 out of 10, but you still go,
Nah.
Daddy, look.
You just choose what to leave out the video.
Look.
Yes, Gitana, I really touch you with those doubles,
You eat doubles as about 3 or 4 people.
Yeah. Hey, but let me go a joke now, boy. This is no joke. Listen, you know what is the hardest time to get double survive? The day after Diwali, boy.
Yeah.
What? You ain't listen now. You ain't getting our doubles. No way. After Diwali, you know. Right? You ain't getting our doubles. You ain't getting our doubles. No way after Diwali, boy.
Give me the doubles. I will not doubles, sir.
You should leave it for me. Sana, let me show you Linda this eat our doubles.
They look Anna.
You just have one thing to do.
Daddy, that's one ice cream.
And I'm going to tell you feel it as.
Daddy. I feel like when I pass it out, somebody squeeze me too. Daddy, what's this? Huh?
Oh, they Linda.
So why in the
Linda
video?
don't carry the doubles up to him out. Linda is beat the doubles.
Why in the video looks like the uncle? Why in the video?
Alright.
He looks like.
I can't think about it right now, but the next time I tell doubles, I'm going to know.
Linda is lie down on the doubles paper so.
Looks like. Uncle Fran's on this side.
Because she asking how come it looking like Uncle Asana is on the next side
Yeah.
of the video. It has to do with how the screen a little bit flipped, baby. When it records and then when it's transmitted.
And it looks like you're on this
Yeah.
side.
It's something called like a mirror image.
All in all,
Man, what?
this doubles, I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Would I eat this doubles again? I wouldn't necessarily leave home. Necessarily leave home to come and purchase this. But
Yeah.
if I happen to be in the area,
I can believe it.
would I eat it again? Certainly. So, next step, we'll be heading to
Start again.
Etihad Savannah. I understand that there's a doubles man there. And thing. So, what he goes say, stay tuned.
See you in the next one.
So, see you in the next one. Guys.
Good job. Thank you.
No, I never see the man eat a doubles, eh? Just hold on, lad. I never see the man eat a doubles, eh? But I could just imagine that this is who it is, and all you could probably tell me, careful, darling, though, when you shake it up too much, it disturbs the TV. Right? Are you guys taking it here or what? No, we do that impersonation and Trinbago vibes. Right? So here what we
Did
done.
lots of pies all over.
Anna, come
baby.
darling.
Listen, baby. Listen.
Yeah. So here what we done. Later I gone at Rajiv. Yeah. Later I gone. That what you say? So all you tell me who all you feel is this eating a doubles. I never see the man eating a doubles. Right?
Thanks, Dinesh.
I got come on.
Yeah. Well, I was passing through. And I ain't had a voice good yet. Yeah.
Hey.
You talk like him for me now. You talk like him for me, and I will do the doubles. I don't mind man. I don't mind man do the doubles eating.
Yeah, well, folks, I was passing through Eddie Hart here, and I see a doubles man. I said, let me stop and try this doubles. So we're here now, and we're about to begin.
Partner, what is your name? Yeah.
Yes.
What is the name of this doubles, man? See ya. What's the name of this doubles, man?
Alright, so this doubles man, this is Surendra. And yeah, let me try it and see.
Is that making you feel to have double?
Yeah, boy. The man could really make a good double. Hey. He really modest too, Bushman, I ain't watch much of his videos, but he's a modest fella. Oh gosh. Hey. Right, Chidi, what you saying, boy? Everything cool? Oh gosh. Olia, you know what this nonsense, eh? Enough of this nonsense. Oh gosh. Hey, I see my girl come on haha, you should really try Jack Water. Yeah, you should be able to speak like Jack Water, you know. Yeah. Oh gosh. Let me tell you something. Oh gosh, it's slipping in a little. Too much nonsense going on in my head here. Anyway, this live stream is going on now, guys. 1 hour and 50 minutes. I must say we're having a real nice fun time here this morning. Kelma, I want to give you a number. That number that we gave you before. Don't reach me on that number. We're going to give you a new number to reach me. Guys, my number is going out there. Please, only really don't abuse it. Don't abuse it. That's all I'm asking. one phone crash already, right? Remember, if ever you want to get on to me, right, the best thing to do is come on this live stream and mention to me that, hey, Sana, I want to get on to you. So I will look out for your call. I cannot check all these WhatsApp messages. I cannot, guys. All right? So if you really want to get on to me, come on the live stream here. No, you don't have to tell people the nature of your business. Just say, Lasana, important, need to get on to you. Right? And you will send me a text stating that, hey, this is so and so, especially if your name is not attached to the account. Right? But I cannot sit down every day and go through over 100 WhatsApp messages. So if you happen, I know it's vacation time. Many people is coming out from the States, Canada, wherever, to do a home visit, and they always want to meet up or some kind of thing. Maybe pass, drink a cup of coffee, we cook some food, we sit down, we eat, we line, right? No problem with that. But Anna, just now, darling. Yeah, right? So
simple instruction.
So make sure that if you really have to get on to me, you mention it here on the live stream, right? Mention it, and I need to get on to you, and I'll be looking out. So the number, guys, is 373 5081. 373. I know that you've been trying to get on to me, Kelma, right? 373 5081. Moderators, you could post up the number, right? So that's the scene. So reach me on that number, Kelma. Right? As I tell all you, me ain't no psychiatrist or anything. I just a person that I've been through a lot in life. If you're at some kind of point of desperation, or you just need somebody to listen to you, I mean, I can't dedicate my entire day to that, right? I can't, because I have my own personal issues too. But I mean to say, if somebody really just looking for somebody to talk to, right? Maybe in between we could arrange something so that I could give a little listening here. I will like to be able to help people in some way or the other, right? And sometimes people just need somebody to just listen to them. And remember, if it is you, I would like to see you and Papa Lance in a two-man show. Definitely, for sure, Mr. Blake. You'll get that. Samantha, you have a blessed day also. So nice to see you here, Samantha. Sukdeo, right? So yeah, I wanna be here for people that really need somebody to talk to, right? I am not getting paid for this, and I'm not interested in any money, right? Not at all. You'll give so much to me, and I will just like to help somebody if it is they really need the help, right? And if it is you are afraid of, I really need to see the video with me. Oh yes. Pimpy, how are you doing? Lasana, you can help a lot of people with depression. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. I can tell them my experience. And the thing about it is this. Take it to the Lord. Right? Remember, if you call me, right? Gilbertese, I am sorry. How are you doing, Gilbertese? Right? When you call me, or even if you call somebody else, you don't have to get in to every single detail. You could talk about something without mentioning people's names, their relations, right? You could say, hey, I'm really having a difficult problem with that person, right? And do it like that rather than say, hey, I have a friend going through a particular problem, boy, and this is the problem. People don't know it's yourself you're talking about, right? So you're coming in big and you're coming to deal with that issue. Guys, I will tell you this one thing. If it is you just really want to call somebody just to vent, but you really and truly don't want to change, I'm going to say it plain and simple. please don't waste my time. Please don't waste my time. I'm not here to help you rally through just this to cope with this, and it's going to be a recurring factor. I talking about people who ready that, hey, this relationship really rock bottom, it has no communication or anything, and you want some assistance to get out of that, I's the man to talk to. But if it is you just want to talk and, boy, you know, I'm going through a real rough time, you know, boy. But she nice, you know, or he nice, you know. Sometimes I just study to give him a chance, eh? But you know, he just do this and she just do that. I know, boy. Oh God, please, I don't have time for that. Please, 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 please. Please don't call me. Please don't call me. I can't listen. I can't listen. I can't listen to that for a whole hour. And then when I'm ready to start to tell you, well, all right, let me do X, Y, and Z. And you start back again. But you know, he just bake cake. And, you know, sometimes he go bring it in the bed. Right?
Okay, now pause it like
but no, we proactive. We proactive. We're ready to do something about it. Hey, all right, listen, I can't leave this relationship, but what are some of the things I could do to cope with it? Right? Because I'm ready to do that. I don't have any money. I don't have any money or anything that I can leave my home. How could I survive? How could I survive in this environment? Right? That's what we're talking about. Or, hey, I'm losing my sanity, and if I don't leave here, something happen. Right? And I want to know how to be able to start to strengthen myself to make this move. Now we talking. Big up Cody. Big up Cody. Big up White Judy. Cody, I don't know how you position here. Yeah. Yeah. So, Shanti soon. What are we talking about? I can't talk. I cannot sit down by my phone whole day and talk to so many people outside. They have problems, and just really think about it. If it is I furthermore going and extend myself, besides doing these live streams, still getting a little video and that kind of thing, and I'm still willing to try and help one or two persons for the day, right? My time valuable to me. And I don't mind if somebody want to call me and just talk for a little 5-10 minutes. Hey, Sana, I just checking in, boy. Just wanted to hear your voice, and we chit chat a little bit. Right? That is a little 10-15 minutes call. I have no problem with that. Right? But there are some people will call you and they want to talk. And I'm not throwing this to anybody, please, because I just let people know now. I just let people know. So don't feel that you're falling into this bracket. Everybody that I'm talking to currently on my phone, I don't have no problem. Right? But I cannot spend an hour on light and fluffy talk. I really can't do that. You know what I mean? And I also don't take phone calls that involve, you know, this one to me that and that one to me this. I talk about no community. Right? I don't want anybody calling me or messaging me in regards to anything that involves this community. Because, excuse me, when you hear this live stream finish, right, it's like leaving the workplace. If it is that it have any little negativity, right, let me say we end up with our live stream that end up with a little negativity, right? When I leave here, I had a disconnect right? I have to disconnect myself from this, I can't go through the rest of the day thinking about, because that's what I was doing in the earlies, When you hear little things happen on this live stream before, I going through my day now. Hey, Dereka, hello, how you going? Yes, I going through my day. Boy, this ain't going the way that I wanted to go, right? Thing and bam, oh gosh, yeah, boy. This day, and my whole day mixed up with my own personal problems together with the problems here in this community. When I press end live stream, if there were any problems in here, it ends. I only taking the positivity out of this, because it's that positivity that is motivate me throughout the day. And it's the same thing all you ought to do. If you end up in a little situation, wait, how come you here and I seen you?
I believe.
All right. Yeah. Yes, like Linda, I want to say something, so I'll just close off this point. Yeah, right? So, same thing with you. When this live stream is finished,
Okay.
guys, end it here.
Okay, baby.
In terms of the negativity. If you end up with some little kind of, because you might see it sometime, you end up with some little kind of something going on in the chat. When this done, that done, your life goes on. You gotta cook, you gotta clean up your place. I did not hit them.
I don't have anything to say.
So, Candace, you read them wrong? I read them wrong too.
Huh? Somebody something?
Yeah. This is like work, guys.
Huh?
This is like work. You leave work,
So you take your fork and scrape the
problems
back
there.
out. It might take off some of the burnt parts from it.
You leave home with problems, leave that home. You can't take somebody to say something that upset them. I mean, something upset you, it upset you. But it had done. It had to finish somewhere. Lyndon want to tell Sana the man love, but love who love him. Yeah, what? Remember that one?
Yeah.
The man love him, but love him. I learned anger management in
Thank
MIC
you.
Institute with my office course. Yeah, I remember you was telling me about that. Jed? Yeah.
I haven't grown here. It was grew or grown? I haven't grown here on top, like beyond maybe half inch for a very long time. The girls were looking at some wedding pictures and they said, Daddy, how come your hair long here, but it didn't, you don't grow it long again? Grow it long now. So I said, alright, cool. And then the next thing came out to say was, but how come when I ask you to do it, you don't do it?
Yeah. But you don't parlor.
So it's not much
You
child.
don't parlor grease or anything in here.
Sometimes, now and then.
Yeah.
Like if I'm cutting grass.
The fact buster. One of brothers just check it in. Pete. Hey, Pete in the house, boy.
Pete.
Boy.
The fact buster. That's an interesting name, boy.
Yeah.
Pete.
Morning, brother. How you
We
going?
go way back with Pete, boy. We went and meet Pete recently by Mr. Toby. Recently, you all met him.
Hey, I'm happy to see Pete, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Tell mommy, daddy, your brother and your sister hello for us.
Anger management. I don't need anger management, but I need patience. LOL. Yeah, man.
Well, I hope if you don't run out of patience that they go get angry.
Fido Dido, boy. Hey, I remember when it started like Fido Dido 7-up drawing competitions in the newspapers.
Yeah, boy.
And then a bike car draw a tour, so all I do is tracing Fido Dido from the newspaper, boy. But I like clear instructions, tracings would be. And I'm wondering if I trace this and I submit it, if they could be able to detect somehow that this is traced.
Yeah.
Never win anything.
Fido was everybody. You see Fido, people drawing Fido all on bus stop and thing,
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, Pete, boy, we glad to see you on the live stream.
So guys, may God grant you all the traveling mercies on the black carpet, accident-free, incident free. Thank you very much.
Tara boy from Vancouver. Tara, that's what you want to do. You go to drink coffee here.
Oh, you met already?
Yeah,
Very nice.
Asisha, Natasha Panta, and I went down there. Yeah, she came us inside the house. We sit on a nice kind of, she have like a kind of enclosed veranda way, but with glass now, and you're just overlooking the Montserrat Hills in Vancouver. Eh? Yeah.
So when I was lined up to get patients, somebody shoved me far back the line. I don't try to walk up slowly. Yeah, well, I guess that's what I part of the lessons, eh?
Yeah.
You get pushed back.
I the first lesson in patient, I come like what you was talking about yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We had counselors in the school. Right, Jen.
Yeah, baby.
Benita, good morning. How you going? You had fun last night? We had a good time, eh? We had a good time. Benita, we sing them songs so good, you know, we get a copyright strike, girl.
Alright, let me give you.
We get a copyright strike, you know. Hey, anybody see it? Is Patricia in the house? And Ollie, let me tell Ollie something now. I totally forget to do something, right? But I will do it now. Alright? Guys, thanking God for living to see yet another new day. Thanking God for life. Thanking God for everything that we have. Just really pray that, you know, we will continue to be the best version of ourselves. And may He guide us, may He show us where we're going wrong. May we be willing to make it right. May we know what it is that the things that we have no control over, we have somebody that we could take it to, the Lord. All right? I hope that today we use this opportunity in our life to fill ourselves with positivity, love, be there for somebody today. Give somebody a call today and just say, I'm thinking of you. I hope you have a wonderful day today. Have you been wondering if this tension between you and your mother, maybe today is the day? Let me give mommy a call today. Mommy, I'm sorry for everything that has happened between us. No buts whatsoever. Make it right, guys.
Today for tomorrow, mommy dead.
You hear me, man?
You're balling in the funeral.
You want to dive in? I see. Listen now. I go on a funeral already, Linda, right? So God protect our chat. Guys, let me tell you something. I go on a funeral, boy. Just like what you saying, the girl wasn't good to she mother. Here now, that girl jumped down inside of the hole, you know.
They bury she?
And lie down on top of the casket. That was she telling them, bury me.
I never see that. I hear plenty stories.
Boy, people just dive in a grave. I'm telling you, boy.
If I come in a grave and somebody do this, I can put that shovel on it and the kick, sir.
To shake them out of
reality. Yeah, but meantime, that first piece of dirt land and then they climbing out of it.
Yeah, boy. Ole, let me tell Ole something now.
Yeah, baby.
For those are all you who really playing the fool, right?
Really stop it now, man.
Let me tell Ole something, eh? Right? Let me tell Ole something. When you hear that shovel of dirt fall on top of that casket, on top of that coffin, and you hear that thud. When you hear that thud on top of that casket, guys, that is it. Is that first shovel of dirt that will shake you to reality to realize that, hey, there is nothing I could do again, you know. Nothing I could do again, you know. Yes, big drama and crocodile tears too. It have those who just be sincerely crying. And you see those who sincerely crying, they are the ones that really are talking about sincerely crying. We will never know who's sincerely crying, but obviously by people's actions, you would have known that, hey, this fella had really loved his mother, boy. Or this girl only pretending that she crying But you know, she didn't do anything. She had no investment whatsoever in the relationship. And that is how Vinita, yes, we just know who have the crocodile tears. You just watch them, I just stand up. Here now, I just be observing people. I go to a funeral to not really study the dead. I just watch the living. Actually, none. You know what funerals I go to in my life? Because I love to see. I watch 5. I love to see. I love to see all who crying. And in my mind, I'm sorry to say it. I just say, look at you.
Oh, you're so judgmental.
Yeah, I judge it in my own mind. Me ain't saying it to nobody. Me ain't saying it to nobody.
Terrible. I didn't know you were so judgmental.
But I was observing. I always be observing people, you know. I always be observing people, and I observing you all through my period of time and knowing you. And I know when you're here, I see them crocodile tears in them funeral. I just be watching people in see it because I keep my face solemn. But inside I am like, what a hypocrite boy. And yes, are judgmental. Are judging on the little that I have seen. I have seen it. I am judging on actions. How you could be going to a party. You going to a party, spending thousands of dollars, and you know that your mother kitchen lacking basic ingredients, and then you pass down saying, so ma, how you going, ma, girl, everything good? And you bring a little box of Kentucky Fried Chicken for your mother. Your mother want any Kentucky Fried Chicken, your mother want groceries dread. Your mother would want a bag of flour and a little 5 pound of rice and salt. What Kentucky Fried Chicken you telling me about? That is the kind of thing I'm talking about here. You're reaching home. You're living not too far from your mother.
What's that?
Your mother and your father.
Finish.
They have nothing in their house.
Thank you.
And you have a big van. And it have over 25 bag of grocery in it. Your mother and father getting tired counting. And now a bag of something, boy. Even a bag of mango. It have people in the street. Other family members who underprivileged. Real bad. And the day in funeral, one of the most sincere cry. It had the ballers, right? This is people who not doing anything. Let me show you the classic criers in funerals, right? It had the ones that these are children. These are children that didn't do anything for their parents. So it had the ballers. Oh God, mommy! Mommy!
Yes, baby. Very good job. Excellent
Mommy!
job.
If you hear volume, people in the next cemetery hearing, they're bawling down their tail. Oh God, Ma! And they're bawling. Oh God. When you hear them so you go, God, boy, they're good. They have volume, boy. What? And then it had the, remember we talking about these are the it have those who could do it. They know that, hey, the bawling thing don't work. The bawling thing is look, nah, that is a little too much. So it have those who be so. And they look trembling. They're trying hard to squeeze their cheeks so they won't get red. Oh God, I can't take them in. I just put them from our mind.
You're being very judgmental on grief, though, eh?
Boy,
because grief can be expressed in very different ways.
No, listen, I said, Lyndon, before I did this demonstration, I said, these are the people who we know by their actions that they did not care anything about their parents. I made sure and I said that. No, I can show the same thing. You really know that a child went out for their parents. And yes, it have them. It have them too. Oh gosh, mommy girl, oh god, oh god. Mommy. I will miss you. I will miss you, mommy. I will miss you.
Get the answer for her, please.
It is her keywords inside of there. Mommy, I'll miss you, mommy. I'll miss you so much. Yeah, and then they have those two. These are good children.
I can ask you a very sensitive question.
You go ahead now, man.
Okay.
You go ahead.
I can very
Pull it according to Bobo. Pull your border.
This is a real sensitive question, right?
Go ahead. Big
Asking
man
it
thing.
because of the topic we on.
Big man thing,
And
eh?
something that
Big man thing.
already, right?
Big man thing. Go ahead.
Good. Given your present living situation
Eh.
and how you are more or less ostracized from your family, kept away from them.
Eh.
If you were to, you would have a say in the matter, right? But if you were to die and your wife shows up at your funeral well dressed and with your children in attendance, the ones you didn't get to see in life,
Right.
how would you like that situation to be handled?
Boy, first of all, I wish I would have been able to come out of that coffin. I wish I could rise from the dead to say, what the hell you doing here? What the hell you doing here? You come to make sure I dead now. you come to make sure I dead. Nah, honest to God.
Isn't it okay?
Nah, man. I feel that person really shouldn't come to my funeral because she went and take away from everything in that funeral. You know, wait is a boy, we gather here to put this man to rest and that kind of thing. You coming to steal the show, man. Oh God, let people focus on me now, man. No, everyone, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but she's had to bring the children.
You coming, you bring the church to see where I'm dead. What the hell are you here, boy?
You get it?
No.
And you get it? Alright,
Don't come and steal my show now, man. Oh,
one little chance to get
one little chance. Yeah. Subscribers, everybody, the whole community come all day. Yeah? You come to take up space? Nah. Nah, man.
Look at there on the table, baby.
Oh gosh. You come to take up chair. Chair space could be very limited then. Yeah. I'm 120 people coming to that funeral. You coming to...
No, boy.
Nah, man.
They're coming online, boy.
Nah, you stay on YouTube. You stay on YouTube, let people see you on YouTube. Nah, man. Don't come to my funeral. To do what?
No, but it's interesting. I mean, that's back to that general sense now, right?
Eh.
I mean, the gifts that they really attempt to give people when, even posthumously they die, and even writers, everybody's a fight in some way, and movie stars,
Well,
like Oscar.
that term that you using it.
After that, no.
Oh, after that.
Yeah.
Oh, they get the flowers.
Yeah,
They get the flowers.
and
Aye.
when you're deceased, you know?
Oh gosh, Cody, I'm missing boy. I'm missing with all the action here, boy. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
You can retype it again. I'm gonna have to interrupt and then the feed thing. Post up a comment.
Yeah.
So you're talking about post gifts? What do you was going to say?
No. I just wonder because I think I'm in a situation, you know, like people who really in situations where it don't even have to be like with your spouse, but you're not allowed to see certain things or enjoy certain things.
Yeah.
And then you know the life goes on and you die. It could be certain grief that people have with our father or our mother, and then you know you realize hey, you never got resolution. I years ago, you know, when someone's parent passed away, and I told them a comment that the parent had made, and the person accepted the comment in the moment, but sorry. Yeah.
You read it?
Yeah, that's funny.
Hey, Cody, good one. Oh gosh.
Yeah, they live with a thousand regrets true Benita, and the person say to me, some days passed, weeks maybe passed, and the person said to me, you know, I appreciated what you told me that my parents said, but they told you, they never told me that. You know, so that stood out to me. That it really have some, it only have, there are some things that only, you can't be a proxy to it. Me saying something that daddy said to me about you when you were alive, it will never mean as much as if you had heard from the person themselves. You know?
True.
So, but yeah, it's
Hey, and here now, I meet a girl already. I hear she tell me 2 sisters, She say, boy, she didn't even know that she mother Barry. You could imagine that?
You serious?
She didn't know that she mother was buried. The father and the mother pick up themselves, right? Okay, so this was a family that went into a real financial crisis. So children grow up, one sister go on so, one sister go on so, and mother and father disappear. But contacts lost. Them looking for the parents, but the parents didn't leave no information. At one point in time, the parents even went up to the US and then they returned.
Right.
So
The trail run cool.
the trail, cold trail, brother. They had a brother also. Leonard eventually, when they find our father, so that he was about mommy, the mother died, you know. Daddy, you didn't make an effort to find me, boy. That man buried his mother, the children mother. Big people like talking about it. And let me tell you how merciful. Hey, let me tell you all something. You will be telling yourself that God, hey, anytime any numbers all in sequence, I just always see that word God when it's like a triple numbers or thinking there's always two. Right? I will show you it in plenty of our videos. When you hear me synchronicity now. Yeah. These girls and them, when they end up finding back their father, end up taking this man from the apartment that he was living in. Daddy, come and live with me. And then take care of that man. In the process, one of the daughters end up passing away. I will tell you who this is after the life, right? One of the daughters end up passing away. So the next daughter now end up with the father to take care of and her niece. And mind you, this man is an Alzheimer's patient. And well the niece is a big girl, so she probably working and contributing. This one that taking care of the father, things get so hectic that she had to end up leaving the job. So now financially there are constraints. And you will tell yourself that all what this man may have done to his children, right? Now I don't know what the children might have done to him, but to me, to bury children mother and they ain't know about it, that ain't sounding right to me. That's sounding right to you, nah? Or a father bury and children ain't even have knowledge of the father death. That's crazy, yeah? That's absurd. And watch me, the thing about it is that is to show you how merciful God is, boy. God is really a merciful God. That children, they still turn around. Some children, they still turn around. And despite what mommy and daddy do me, I taking care of my parents. So you will be watching us outside and saying, "Wait, boy, some people really be lucky, you know." That man was so wicked, eh? That man was so wicked, and look at how them children turn around and taking care of him. Even his son-in-law taking care of him. Right? But little do you know, guys, you don't know what is going on in the person's mind, you know. You don't know what is going on in the person's mind. Because to me, you know what's karma? Karma is when God opens your eyes. And when you open your eyes, look at all these things. Finally, you reach a point of self-realization. And you're realizing now that, hey, so God open your eyes. And you realize that, look at the things that I have done in this lifetime. Look at how beautiful my children treated me after all the things that I have done. All the time you wasn't seeing it, you know. Is when God ready to open your eyes, bring you to that state of consciousness into the present time. You know, in the past, you know, in the future, He gave you mindfulness. That is when you just begin to pay for your karma right here on the earth. He opened your eye and you realize, I don't deserve this treatment that I'm getting. I'm unworthy of it. That is when the torture will start. But you just be everybody who talk to you, oh yeah, I good. But they don't know. You don't know what's going on in that whole person's mind. And let me tell you something, guys. You know what is the most important thing, boy? At that point in time, don't make these people feel any worse.
Pause there. Sure. I noticed a comment earlier from Rose Dookie.
Rose Dookie, yeah, I saw the name. Sorry.
Rose Dookie said that it's cold raining in Canada right now, and her sister-in-law from Port of Spain is up there balling for the coolness. So Rose Dookie, special good morning to you and your sister-in-law. Enjoy the cold. Carry up for some Tim Hortons.
Let me send a breath of hot air there for you, Gil. I hope it comes to the TV.
Dolly was also given a story about, a true story about a doctor who lived with the maid. And, well, sorry, not live with the maid there, the children weren't around as they probably should have been. And when the doctor died, he left. He said the maid is to live there until she passes away. So yeah, he make a firm decision against the children because he didn't get to see them when they were alive.
Yeah.
Reaching out to them. And then the issue is the point about, you know, how with that story you gave there, how much distance had to have been between the children that they didn't know.
Yeah.
So and I guess, but when you talk about so I appreciate the question, it's a good question, but I can see how it could happen when you have movement like you were talking about, like you're away for a while. And the tragic thing in that story is that if one of the siblings had known about the fact, who's that? The mother's death, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what are we touching low here? Yeah.
Oh, your battery life?
Yeah, we are 27%.
Okay.
21%. Javan, good morning. Yes, Lindan.
Yeah. And Judy had say, let's wrap them up in a cotton sheet and bury me one. When is that time?
I hear that, boy. Let me tell you something now. It has happened like in our family. You see all that big bacchanal that had in this family? That has happened in some families, right? And then you just get a period where life settle and you live good. But in many families where it didn't have a big bacchanal, you know what I'm telling you? This family never had a big bacchanal. We family had a big bacchanal with the whole scene, right? But families that never had a big bacchanal, watch out. Because when you hear mommy dead and daddy dead and property up for grabs, I used to go and change the pampers. And I always used to pass on a Thursday and make sure that the rubbish outside. If you see reason that people want to invent, hey, when the roof was leaking, I send a contractor here, no, watch me
How
out
do you
there.
take care?
A man just went to that piece of flash band and tape up one hole on top of the roof. And then I send a contractor to fix the roof. It's all kind of thing people is find. Property. Hey, let me tell you something. It ain't no goal. It ain't no money. You know what human beings this end up out in our man life for? Land. Land. Not money. No money, no jewelry. You see, land. Boy, it's almost as though it's almost like the land. Alright, Gaetana. Right? It's almost as though the land is be crying for the blood.
Well, anxiety not a problem since the beginning.
Yeah. Land is everything, you know. Where the oil has come from. The oil
It's very important.
the oil has come from in the land, in the earth. Where the gold is be. Where the gold is be.
Take care, Daddy. Have a nice day. How your earrings going? I hope they're going well.
Be careful outside there. Let me go and take a clicks. But anyway, better end this live stream because this battery, this will be at 20%. Yeah. Alright, so guys, remember that? So guys, I want to thank you all very much. Lindan, you and Kimberly, bye.
Yeah, man. You're welcome.
I was enjoying how this talk going, you know. I ain't lying.
Well, continue the talk.
I was enjoying how this. I was really in. I feeling the vibes. I really would like to stay here a little longer. I don't even know how much people in the house. You understand?
Take care, Dinesh.
But I feel like this life has so much in it. Yeah. Tell him cut. Hey.
Tell me how to move. You have things to do.
They don't want to go nowhere, why? They don't want to go nowhere. Oh, I tell you, why? Brother, I love you, the way I really love you.
Yeah, like what they say.
I'm gonna tell it while you're. I'm gonna tell it while you're like because.
I'm glad they say that, man.
Watch me. You won't be able to come to my funeral, but I will come to yours.
I'm looking forward to it.
You ain't. I know you ain't gonna be able to come to me. Hey, Cody. Yeah.
I'll tell Sarah bye and tell him have a nice day.
Let me end this life. Yeah.
Sarah, we sold everything and shared up the money. Oil rights among other things.
Yeah. Best thing to do, yes, girl. Everybody go there. 600 divided 6 ways and bow. See it now. I love you, Lyndon and True. From all my entire family. Love this community. Yeah. You're not really. You're gonna. Oh God. Oh gosh, this is. Hey, so wait now. This part like off with the camera here. They're gonna be interested to see that back. How that gonna be?
They're gonna be watching yourself, which
Guys,
sound like you're on the road to narcissism.
No. Yeah, man, making the best today. Good way to think, Cody. Remember, tomorrow is never promised. Leslie and good. Don't hurt anybody. Guys, check out these things my brother Cody putting up. Remember, tomorrow is never promised, guys. Make the best today. Don't hurt anyone. Keep praying. God is great. Oh, it have 99 people, Lawrence. All right. Yeah, Cody. Good words of wisdom, my brother. Natalie, I will see you. Candice, goodbye. Tara, Lorena. Yeah. Gilbertise, Lita, Judy, Gil, the phone really touching low. So I'll look at the close up here. Guys, thank you very much.
Another 15 minutes to 9:50.
Right.
Excuse me for a little bit.
Yeah, boy, Lindan. So, Radhika, take care. Whoa. What is it? Oh, okay, yeah. So, guys, we had ourselves a really beautiful live stream. Moderators, thank you. Commenters, we have our ball here today. Silent viewers, all keeping good spirits. Right? Lawrence, have a great day at work. Trini, I'll go back and watch our doubles impersonation. Tara, I love you too. Sana, imitate another one before you go. Right. So there your boy here. Yeah. So there your boy here. Cody. Big up to Mark Lewis. Big up to Richie Six. Yeah. You don't know? Yeah, so when I meet my boy, I'm gonna meet my partner, my good brethren. Gonna eat a roti today. I feel to eat a roti today. So heading up there and we'll see what's going on. Yeah. So oh gosh, hey, only I've got Tracy. Sorry.
Come on, say, get the matter.
Lidan, but Lidan just like Keely boy, like Lidan like live stream boy. Ole boy Lidan doing this for your duty. Yeah. Alright, so I'm glad you want to stay on a little bit, Lidan, because Tracy Sunarine, who is a good friend to Justin Batiste. Yeah. Right? She now come on. Tracy, how you going, girl?
Nice smile.
Hey Tracy, I need you to do my favor. Right? That number that I give you remember I give you a number for you to message me just the number again. Some serious problems with that phone. I'm gonna give you a new phone number here, Tracy. Alright? I'm gonna give you a new number here. Message me on this number. 373 right? 373 5081. Right? Moderators, I ain't for look at that amount there. 373 5081. Because I really want to get on to Justin. Right? So Jen, I'm not sure if we will do a live stream later. I really ain't too sure. Alright? Hey Cody, you like that, eh? Yeah, you don't know. Peggy, thank you. Hey, and Peggy girl, I leave out your name in when I was mentioning the moderators. Oh gosh, forgive me. Right? I'm so sorry, girl. Right? Nice. You know I love you too bad, right? Good.
What's up, son? Justin here, brother.
Hey, Justin, who is compliment boy, my cousin boy.
Yeah, boy.
Justin, how you going, brother?
When you come in Cora, boy, there's always asking after I'm calling in that video.
Well, I want him, man. I don't know if home entrance thing will be easier for you to reach by me, but I was telling Tracy, boy, we had to come and check my entrance thing, boy. Let me drink a coffee, let me bubble a pot or something.
Justin have a nice smile.
Yeah.
A nice,
boy,
friendly face and a nice smile.
You're gonna never know that man is because, boy, I'm telling you. Justin.
We are nice family people.
So, we put up the number there. Justin, that is my direct number. You'll get me on, right? I really want to get on to you, Justin. Yeah, man. I come in with, yacht, boy, brother. You just called me that. You just called me.
Come and pick some long mango, boy. That's some long mango, the lad.
Yeah, boy. All that mango to your father plan there, boy.
You can make some curry mango.
I'm telling you, carry some mango for Tracy to make some curry mango, boy. Mango takari. Yeah. Whoever. Nah, I can't sing at all. Kimberly's the singer girl. Right? So, whoever you want to comment, brother, right? All you know, welcome. I already tell Daddy, I say, hey, I'm making a contact with Justin, boy. So, Daddy say, yes, man. Call him and tell him to pass through. Yeah. Yeah, walk with your floss, them long mango and them sticking up in teeth, and not Justin. Yeah, and you hold on to this because what me? You tell me you're gonna help me. Yeah, boy.
You have any special announcements to make? Any funeral notices or anything?
What? This is that announcement?
Well, I don't know. Let's find out if you have anything coming up that you would like to mention at the close of the live.
No. Everything is normal and informal.
Alright.
Yeah.
You posting any videos today?
Tell them, yes. Tell them to look out for Linda cooking video.
Okay, so let's say to look out for Linda's cooking video.
First time cooking.
Healthy eating. Eating. First time I make anything for the summer to eat. I don't really have anything to say, but I tell them to keep the life going until 9:30, and it's 9:25. So I don't know what I could really talk about in the next 5 minutes, but that is kind of a similar fashion to the video that Lasal has this week. I had felt a little blow out in this. So let me catch up on the chat there, folks, and I guess I will have to, I just kind of get lost for words very quickly. So I might be ending the live very soon or before that 9:30 there. This is, yes, I think it's very important to talk about. Special thanks to the moderators and everybody that participate in the chat. We know time has always been very valuable. We had I enjoy some of the topics that we talk about today. One of them was about saying no and how important it is to say no, and kind of like balancing the relationships that you have with maybe not just even your spouse, but your family, your friends, and sometimes with your siblings, because there are things that like age might come into play, and the elder brother or the elder sister might feel that they just have this natural authority where everything that they ask you for, you're compelled to say yes, but you are not compelled to say yes. Especially, I think a good landmark to look out for is if you're doing something over and over, and then you begin to, it goes from being a pleasure to being something that you're grating or you're kind of grinding about. There's a telltale indication that you're doing something that you're not pleased about. And if you were to continue it for much longer, it could lead to a boiling point where you explode and you end up looking like a really, really big fool. Where I come from, boy? You're going along good and you're doing this all the time. Just so. So it's very good. One of the techniques we mentioned there is something that I read in a book where you just begin to quietly back off on some of the things that you're probably doing that you're not too pleased about, and see at what point people start to comment on it. And you might be pleasantly surprised to realize that nobody comments on it at all. And when we say no, it really allows you to claim back some of the time that you have in your schedule to dedicate more of it to developing yourself or spending it with your family. So saying no is something that I want to get better at.
Lindan,
Yes.
you can come and help me paint my bedroom.
Certainly, I'll come and help you paint the bedroom. It's a small bedroom.
I don't know what to do.
No, I wouldn't say nothing.
I was hoping that you said
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say nothing. You need to learn to start saying yes to more things. And we were talking about a couple of things. I just mentioned the things that stand out. Talking about
I like it.
funerals. We spoke about funerals, and Sana was doing some pretty good imitation before the funerals of different YouTubers and how they eat at doubles. So we have a Trinbago vibes. They have a Dinesh doing the helicopter, and probably an imagination of what Bushman Tommy does eat at doubles, like, oh, and the Cody one was the Cody one was really good. Yeah. Get the one.
Afterwards, I'm going to show you. Yeah,
because I saw one some weeks ago. Yeah. So I say you get our spot on. Yeah, and then in terms of like, boy, this life is just really a kind of focusing on yourself, your immediate circle, not being overly bothered by other people. Within recent times, that's something I need to check myself on. That's something that I need to check myself on. So anyway, folks, thanks once again to the moderators. Thanks for the commenters who take their time throughout the day to participate in this. It means a lot. I know it means a lot to Lasana, and special thanks to Kimberly, who was with us earlier, and the girls who joined us at some point. I kind of leave towards the end of it last night, but I hear they had a mighty good time on the live stream. So you can check out that and the other videos. You all take care, have a safe day, and take care of yourself. Bye bye.